Alright, I think we're live. We are doing about an hour of BeamNG followed by about an hour of Assetto Corsa today, drifting inside the van. I am a little spacey minded today. I think I'm going to look at a house tomorrow. Not in any serious way or anything, but just to go look. Just to go see it. Tyler, what's good, dude? Maximum, what's up? The first homies. Tyler, you're probably working today, aren't you? Let's see, get my chats all in place. Heater just randomly got real noisy. That's how it goes. How goes the Dan Chronicles? In this episode of the Dan Chronicles, we'll be talking about how I am going to look at a house tomorrow. It's not nothing serious, right? It's not, not gonna take the house back home to meet the family or nothing, but... What's up, David? What's up, Reaper? Tacos. I think I'm having some fajitas tonight. Some fajitas. Some fajitas. It's cold. Where are my gloves at? It is chilly today, guys. It is chilly in this bitch. Man, the house I'm going to look at tomorrow has a wood stove in the little living room. Sheesh. I can't even wrap my head around the idea of how cozy that would be. Instead of being in a cold ass van, to be in a nice little grandma house with a wood stove burning right next to the sim rig. The sim rig would be right in the center of the living room, right by the stove for sure. Because that's how it is. I hope you buy that house. Thank you, Volja. Honestly, I was feeling pretty, stoked on it, but, after further inspection, looking at the foundation, there's a very concerning thing today. Part of today's stream is we're really hoping we can get a big view peak at some point. We can get 1,000 viewers on both platforms at the same time, so then I can say over and over and say, is there anybody who does foundation repair in the chat? Is there anybody is there any cement workers, foundation workers, or what's the word? Remodelers, or things like that, and get an opinion from some professional today. What's up, Jilly? Well. Oh. Dude, Instinct, it's cold, bro. Where are you at, Instinct? I forgot. Gotta spill the tea. Where's the house? It is in Iowa. It's in Iowa, which that's good and bad where the house is. It's good because it's about 2 hours from my family where I grew up, which is really cool for the thought process of a lot of things. Just being near family is good, of course. And tomorrow I'm going to look at a house, Jilly. I just found out something today about the foundation. I looked a little closer at the pictures of it. It's bad. Isty, what's up? Isty, map me. Isty. Yep, the cracked corner house, exactly. And when I was looking more at that corner, South Dakota. Ooh, how cold is it up there? What's up, Phantom? I was looking more at the cracked corner foundation house. It's not just the corner. The corner is actually possibly the least of the worries. So, the house is a square, right? And say, right where my hands meet, right here, is the cracked corner in the foundation. This wall, this one, is, at a certain point, it's separated, and it's shifted, this far out. It's looks like almost 6 inches pulled off of the whole foundation. Sagging outwards. So that's not good. One, crumbly corner is one thing. It's dig out the old foundation, it's falling apart. It's a house built in possibly 1800s. So tear the old shit out, the old pile of bricks, and then pour a new footer down below, pour some concrete, get a nice pad, and then build up another, out of brick. Not brick, but blocks. And build up a new foundation and slap the slappy sticker, what am I trying to say? Mortar sort of stuffs in between the bricks, and you're good as new. But when the whole foundation is just falling out, we're talking a 10-foot run of foundation is off, out of line by maybe over 6 inches in total. Concerning. Phantom, appreciate you. Double tap center screen if you guys haven't. Mr. Killa, thank you for the follow. You are the first follower of our live stream today. We're going to be doing some drifting on BeamNG, trying to get to the bottom of the Insane Roads Drift Mountain. Drifting my van inside my van, and we have high hopes. Trent, totally not Max, thanks for the follow. Totally not Max in the chat right now. I don't know who it is, but I know that it's totally not Max. Let me fix my chat a little bit here. Let's get the GIFs the fuck out of my screen. That shit out of my way, because I don't care. I want to be able to see more chats. If he makes it to the end of the map, he'll play Minecraft. If we make it to the end of the map, I believe the plan is to hop on Assetto Corsa. I'm sorry, Jilly, but I think that the plan is to hop on Assetto, possibly do some F1 racing, or more likely do some toge runs drifting into the mountains of Japan. Ni hao, fine shit. We pulling up to slide. Assetto Corsa, we're on BeamNG today, Isti, but Assetto Corsa tomorrow. Okay, we have a little view spike right now. Is there anybody out there that happens to work, that happens to do concrete work, in particular does foundations, or even better yet, anybody who does foundation repairs or remodels on real old houses? We're warmed up now to 42, ooh nice. 18 when you got to the job site, yeah, that's like the temps we have in Iowa, dude. Shit's so nasty. The end. Oh! William says I have? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You've done totally not Max as I do? Are you guys being serious? Don't fuck with me, alright? Bodie says I work at Walmart. Hey bro, you are equally helpful. Can I pull up to your Walmart? Can you like print me off some of those like, you know when something's going old in the food department of Walmart and they put one of those yellow stickers on it for a discount? One time I had a friend who worked at Walmart and he totally printed me off a few of those things. Like I ran into him while he was working. I was like, yo, what's up, dude? Like I was just there buying a camping chair and he happened to be there working. He's like, oh, dude, what are you here for? I'm like, I'm just grabbing the cheapest camping chair I can find. He's like, well, how about you buy the nicest camping chair you can find and I'll make it the cheapest camping chair you can find. I was like, what? So that's what happened. He followed me back to the camping chairs. He printed me off a discount sticker. I got like a $50 chair for like 15 bucks. It was great. You live in Iowa? W, Killshot. W. Oh, wait, somebody's saying something about the foundation. Oh, I'm in Iowa too, and I don't know any of that. That's valid. What's wrong with your foundation? Okay, hold up. Do we have any foundation guys in here? Do we have? What can we humble viewers do to help with your viewership other than telling? Trent. Trent's asking what can you guys do to help with the process. Obviously, just like send your like, your daily like. You're already subscribed. I guess I don't know. Just hang out. Watch time is number one. If you hang out in a live stream, even if like you normally view a live stream for 2 seconds, and you hang out in a certain live stream for 10 seconds or 1 minute, let alone 5 minutes, 10 minutes, if you just like, say you're going to take a shower or like do dishes or some shit, and you want to support one of your friends that's streaming at the time, just throw their stream on and mute the volume. William says, let's assemble a crew. William's like, okay, hold up. We have enough people in the live that we can find a foundation guy, we can find a paint guy, we can find a... I do have Discord. Yes, Isti. Yep. Me Discord. No, yes. Isti does. I swear Isti talks normal English, right? Is there anybody in the YouTube chat that recognizes Isti as a local? Gage, you paint? That'd actually be a pretty dialed job. Relatively easy on your body. A good trade that doesn't destroy you. I mean, it can. Don't get me wrong. Standing on a ladder all day, that can fuck up your feet and your back and... It's tiring. Welder, that's one skill that I have no... I mean, I took a welding class in high school, but I wish they made the Slipknot album a real place. I mean, I'm in Slipknot territory right now. Slipknot's from Iowa, right? We went over this, right? You're a network guy. What do you mean by that, Jinx? Like you do like IT sort of stuff? Oh, a mural painter? Dude, what? Minecraft live soon? Is Jilly still in here? Thank you for the roses. Appreciate the gifts, guys. I don't know. Oh, you do commercial roofing? Damn, Instinct. That's probably pretty good money. I scan papers. That's a dial job. I want a job like that, man. I want something where it's not gonna fry my body. Favorite place you've been to? That's tough. I'd say it's like pretty even between the Rocky Mountains in the summer, the Rocky Mountains in the winter, the beaches of California, and Sedona, Arizona. They're all equally cool in different ways. And they all equally suck in different ways, too. Dude, the Steal Your Brain Rot. Dude, wait, there's Steal the Brain Rot live streams popping off? I've never seen that. I've played it. When they came out with the Steal Your Brain Rot Fortnite game mode that was like cars, you could steal cars and collect cars, I'm not gonna lie, I locked into that shit one night. Me and my homie were burning and playing games until real late at night. We both were like, dude, it was so funny. Just a couple like 26, 27-year-old full-grown men just locked in on Steal Your Brain Rot, the car version. And like, we were like not even talking. Like it was like midnight, we're just sitting there like dead silent, fucking both just grinding Steal Your Brain Rot game mode. At a certain point, we're like, alright, what the fuck are we doing here? I gotta go file my taxes or some shit. Oh, you managed the state fiber. Any chance you know if there's fiber in Union, Iowa? I've been wondering about that, about this house. That's obviously a large thing with my job streaming and making videos. Like, I need good internet wherever I buy a house. New wheel. How big's the foundation's a great question. Wait, William, do you actually do foundation stuff? Forgive me for, like, questioning it, but you have to understand that, like, my full-time job is streaming. And I kid you not, every single day of my life, I have some 8-year-old trying to tell me that he's got a 2,000 horsepower GTR and a 5,000 horsepower Toyota Supra, and that's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just creative kids being creative and having fun and shit. I don't know the actual size of the foundation, but where the issue is, okay, so there's one corner of the foundation that's fully crumbling. Like, the underneath of it's fully crumbled out, and it's all cracked and crumbled apart going up from there. And I wasn't too concerned about that, because tear it out, build a footer underneath, and build it back up. Like, not a huge deal. I mean, it's like, you know, obviously it's a big deal, but a couple months experience, but I do know how it works. And then it's got, from where it's crumbled, it's like I haven't seen it in person yet, so I'm guessing sizes off video. I'm going to see it tomorrow. But it's like the foundation's maybe 10 or 15 foot long, and there's a crack along that entire way. And by the end of that 15 foot, it's out of line, maybe 6 inches out of line. Like it's like this, and one of them is like sunk down and aimed outwards. Like probably out of level or out of plumb or whatever you'd call that, like 6 inches over like a 10 or 15 foot span. It looks pretty gnarly. So I'm hoping today we can find somebody, hopefully there's gonna be some random like 40-year-old dude who's done foundation repairs and foundation work his whole life, stumble across the live stream. That's fiberglass rebar, they pour it on sand. So that's also the thing. The house is built. It says the house is from 1900, but that's like as old as a house dates in Iowa. Yo, Merciano, is that your name? Thank you so much for the New Year's gift, man. W man, first gift of the stream. Appreciate you very, very much. So that's something to keep in mind. Is this foundation was most likely made pre-1900, like 1890 or some shit. Or it could even be older than that. That's like the building behind me, my parents' project house. My parents' project that they're working on right now, the deed says it was built in 1900 even, just like the property I'm looking at. But it turns out that was when Iowa came through and they were like, we need to keep track of this. That was like before they were like keeping track of shit. So any buildings that were already standing at that point, they just labeled them as 1900. So it's like, I don't even know when the fucker was made. The basement looks pretty gnarly. Candy, thank you for the follow. William, thank you for the follow. We are 2 follows away from 25 new followers this stream. I'll shout out the next 2 follows. Quirky Turtle, thank you for the New Year's Eve gift. We're about 50% of the way down the hill so far. This is looking too easy right now. William, Hart, NRG, Tristan, Mr. Lau, thank you. Alright, well, I'll not say that anymore. I'll not say that it's easy anymore. We'll chill on saying that it's going too smoothly. Hemi, thank you very much for the money gun. Jen, what's up, dude? Thank you for the heart me. The game, new game? No, nope. Hassan, please don't spam. Please, no spam. Nobody likes spam. Quirky Turtle with the winter heart for 1,600 jewels. Thank you, man. Biggest YouTube gift of the day. One of the bigger YouTube gifts we've gotten in general ever. Thank you, man. Instincts like lock in, make it to the bottom, then just explode. Dirt, what's good? Dude, Dirt, thank you for the heart me. I almost texted you the past like 3 days, Dirt. But I didn't want to bug you. I know you're a busy guy, and I didn't want to bug you. I'm window shopping a house. I'm going to go look at it tomorrow. First house that I'm going to look at in person so far. Want to know about the house? Yeah, dude, I was going to text you, but I didn't want to, you know how it is, you're busy and shit. And I didn't want to, like, hit you up and ask some technical questions about a house and then go see it in person and be like, oh, this thing's a piece of shit. I just wasted Dirt's time. That's all in your head, damn it. Dirt, I appreciate it. The foundation's pretty fucked, dude. The foundation's pretty fucked. But the house was made pre-1900. At the newest, it was built in 1900 even, most likely built before 1900. There's a place in Story City, Iowa called the AccuLevel. Oh, that has good reviews and it's a foundation place. That's like one of the last things I want to do today. Uh-oh, I know. Foundation work's expensive, I know. So, but here's the good thing in my thought process. Okay, so my parents' project that they've been working on, a remodel, same scenario. The house was built pre-1900. So it's labeled that it was built 1900, but they don't even know. It could be built 1870 or some shit. Super old. And the whole ass house was sinking in, and the foundation was sinking in one area a bit. I know, right? I know, Dirt. But the thing is this one is cheap. No clue on electrical or plumbing, if any of that's been updated. That will all be found out tomorrow. No, I haven't bought the house. I'm going to go look at it tomorrow and just check it out. We need to get something going on a drift event in Iowa. I know, dude. That's also a problem, is it's 2.5 hours from Cedar Rapids, the nearest drift track. So that's rough. But there's only like 4 drift events a year, so I can like limp a car out there. How much property? So it's a lot different than the houses I have been looking at, or like the cabins with an acre or two. This is like in a super small town, Iowa, 300 people. But it's a cute little grandma house. Here, should I just pull it up while Dirt's in here? It's like a cute little grandma house. The kitchen hasn't been remodeled since, like, it looks like maybe the 60s or something, but it's super clean. Right, Dirt, that's exactly it. So it's a corner lot in the little town, and on the same block, there's another, god damn it, who popped my tire? Max Trend, thank you for the heart me. Took me out by popping the tire. Do you live in Iowa City? No. Nope. What am I looking for? There's a corner lot that is selling for more than the house. Which, like, obviously, if the house is, like, falling over, well, not falling over, if the foundation's super bad and somebody doesn't want to deal with that, like, an empty lot is more valuable, because, like, you don't have to, you know, tear all the shit down and everything. But still, I think the empty lot was selling for, like, 60 grand or some shit. Right, worst to worst, you empty lot it. Right. And that's what the empty lot was selling. If I remember right, it was selling for a lot more. Okay, so wait a second. Let me just... Come on, phone. Okay, here we go. Here's the outside. Cute little grandma house. Cute little grandma house. Mohammed. Okay, wait. Here's the big selling point for me. Here is the big selling point. 2-car garage with a small shop add-on. And it's an oversized 2-car garage, so where I could have a couple cars and a couple bikes in there. Not that yeah, we'll do F1 racing at the end of the stream. I don't care how much work, buy it. That's where I'm at, Dirt. It's listed for 35 grand, and the listing says very motivated seller is the final word of text in the description is very motivated. I should have showed you that. I'll text you tonight, Dirt, to get, because I want your whole lowdown on it, and I'm going to see it tomorrow. So the foundation's like crumbling in the one corner, and like I wasn't super concerned about that because you can tear it out. Use me, Dirt. I appreciate it. I hate to, but I'm totally going to. Will this teach you how to drift? Yes. I posted a whole YouTube video titled "Does Sim Drifting Teach You How to Drift in Real Life?" And that video is on my YT. It's like a 20-minute long video. $35,000 for that property for a cool little 2-bedroom, 1-bath grandma house. It's really stylish inside, and it's totally normal inside. Every other property I found for under 50 grand, total piece of crap. Total piece of crap. Please no spam. Please no spam. Lug Nuts, not even like a sizable amount of land. It's a big corner lot for being in town. But I think like, what did it say, 8,000 square foot or some shit? There's just one screenshot of the kitchen to show that it's like nice. It's like all together and clean. Which every other property I've looked at around this price point is like it's falling the fuck apart. Like half remodel or needs to be fully gutted. Okay, here's the bad. Here's the bad. There's a glare on the screen, so you can't see it very well. But that corner is crumbling in. You can kind of see down the bottom, it's literally completely crumbled away. And it looks kind of gnarly, but I wasn't too concerned. Dig that shit out, pour a little footer underneath, build a form, dig it out. Like, it'd be a headache and sketchy, but jack it up. Yeah, exactly. Do you have jacked up corners of the house? Like, 12 inches. Okay, so you have done that. So, right, same, dude. That's why I wasn't too worried. But just today, I realized this. I rewatched that video, and I don't have a good screenshot of that. I'll send it to you later, Dirt. But so on, like, where that corner is, like, say right here's the corner, it's crumbling right here. This side, it's probably like 10 or 15 feet out from where it's crumbling. There's a big break line in the foundation, and like right here at the edge, this is like separated out like that. Like it looks like maybe like 6 inches it's out of plumb or out of line or off level, or I don't know what you'd say exactly. But instead of the foundation looking like this as one piece, it's literally like bam. It's like a full 6 inches. Right, completely out of plumb. No asphalt driveway. It's actually just grass leading into the garage, and then there's a little gravel lot right beside the garage where the van would fit perfect. So Dirt, there's a stand-in basement and a crawl space. It's like half standable, half crawl space. But I'm not sure yet if the crawl space or the basement itself goes over to the bad side. That's something that I have no clue about yet. That's what we'll figure out tomorrow. That's a big determining. If I can get in there and look, because the inside could be worse. I could get in there and look at the inside of the foundation. It's literally crumbling apart that whole distance. Or it could be not bad. Or it's just a few cracks here and there, and it's just shifting because the ground's moved and it was poured literally 130 years ago. Right, you'll be fine if there's underspace. Right, that's a lot of what I'm also, right, that's kind of like Dirt said too, is what I was leaning on. Big determination, if you can get that, right, 25K. Yeah, that's what, my thought is the shop too. Like to have a 2-car garage, 25K. Yeah, Lug Nuts, that's also scary if the wiring hasn't been redone. But with that being said, the lights are on. In the video that the realtor sent me walking through the house, the lights are on. The tub has a big leak on the faucet. The water heater has a leak, which to me just means the water's in there. You know, can't leak if there's no water. Which I know that pre-1950s wiring and plumbing that can be a huge thing. I haven't seen the breaker panel, nope. I have not. Right, the property's worth it, right. I guide you through everything. That's what, Dirt, I'm feeling pretty confident. The first, dude, just that one corner crumbling, I was like, it's perfect. I was like, dude, jack the house up a little bit, because that's like what my parents did on their most recent project. They literally had to get the car jack out, jack up the house a little bit, come in with a new beam, and plop that thing in and screw it in and re-brace it, and it just worked. So I was like, that corner isn't that big a deal. Dig the shit out, jack it up, put a beam and a column, golden, right? But I am scared once I figured out that what's up, Broxton? You just got American Truck Sim? Fire. But I don't know, the out of plumb thing freaks me out a little bit, that the whole foundation has shifted like 6 inches only over like a 10 or 15 foot span. So it's like pretty aggressive shift. Okay, do we have to mute this guy? Somebody spamming or what? If it's grass, you can dig out a track. We'll use the van. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, we'll see on that. I'm not super worried about the driveway. I'm cool with the gravel driveway. That area, right? That area, the foundation needs to go right. And that's kind of gnarly, but I don't know. I ain't afraid of a project or nothing. I'm a little afraid of like getting in over my head and spending more money on a property than I should. And then like a year down the road, be like, Jesus Christ, I should have just bought something that didn't have a fucked foundation and spent a little bit more. Right, lug nuts. Right, total different scenario. It's literally just like rocks stacked on each other with some mortar or concrete in between, just like sitting on the dirt. So shit like is sinking in over 100-something years. What's up, ASAP? What is good, man? The game is BeamNG. Uh-oh, spinning her out. But my thought is, if it's been standing for almost 150 years and maybe it's sunk in a little bit, the shit ain't just gonna tip over in the next 20 years, or the next 5 years especially. Right, best case scenario is the basement is right. That would be so dialed. And the realtor said it's where the real foundation issue is. She said this is most likely an addition, but I question that because like, I don't know how do I say this? Like where the corner is failing, she said I think that this was an addition, but the foundation looks like from that corner all the way the length of the house looks like it was all from the same time period, same build. So I don't know. Once again, I just have to get there and see it in person. You live in the van, plumbing works? Right. That's what, dude, and it's like 2 hours and 15 minutes from my parents' house. Very good distance away from the hometown to where it's close enough to be able to like call my parents on like a big project like that, to call my dad and be like, I need some help. We're jacking the fucking house up today or this weekend. Come stay at the house. I'll stay in the van. You can have the bedroom. It's close enough. And then too, like, I don't know, it'd be cool to be my family. To like, when I get a drift car, to be able to take my parents as on a ride along would be super cool. And yeah, dude, that's like what I'm saying though, is like, if the electric turns on and I can buy it for 25 grand and it has a garage that I can put a car in, that now I have a spot to park my van, plug into the house, have unlimited solar power, have unlimited power in the van, and then be able to park like a shitty little E36 drift car and drive 30 minutes to go get groceries at the Walmart. Right, small house with a shop out there. That is exactly what I've been after. And I want something that needs some love, but I wanted something that was livable too. Like, I didn't want something that was somebody else's project. That's what a lot of the houses I was finding for like under 40 grand was a half remodel. And like, that's cool, the gutting's done, but it's not like I can like this house, like there's a lot of plaster that's fallen off the walls, because it's like lath board and plaster. And like, the floors, I don't know what you think of this too. There's a lot of lug nuts and dirt. I'm curious what you think. The floors, by the way, we're like 80% of the way down the hill. This has been too easy. We've just been yapping about the house. Dirt, thanks for pulling up. Stoked to talk to you about this. I drive over the edge. I'm such an idiot. You don't just want to have to drop a lot of money once you move. But, right, and that's what's great about this one, is it's like the closest to turnkey that I've found. Where I can just move in and ignore the foundation for 6 months. It's been sinking into the ground for 150 years. If I don't do anything about it for the first 4 months of living in the house and just readjusting and trying to like build a little bit of money back up after I overexert myself buying it, it won't kill me. Like, the shit isn't just gonna collapse into it. Unlike all the other houses I found, that it was like day one they needed money. Like day one, you walk in and they needed like at least a couple grand. This one has like a leaky water heater, so depending where it's leaking, very likely, like if it's leaking at the valve, I'll just replace the water heater. So that's like, you know, $800-900 thing, but I can do it myself. That's my trade, HVAC guy. It's not like, and that too, Dirt, is I have the van to be able to. Dude, Big Bubba, thank you for the heart meat, popping my tire. But like it is ideal that it's close to turnkey, because I'm sick of the fucking van, dude. I love the van, but like I'm so ready to be out of it. Like to spend all my money that I've been saving for the past 5 years and being a cheap fuck for 5 years on a property and then not be able to live in it for like however long would be so stressful. That's like great. Now I feel poor and I have a house that I can't afford to fix, and I also can't even live in the house. But this one's the best. That's like I could buy it, move the racing sim into the living room, buy a fucking order a full-size queen mattress after 5 years of sleeping on a botched ass tiny Amazon mattress, throw that shit in the bedroom and like live there. Dude, property taxes are like, what was it, $270 a year, I think is what it said. I called the town to make sure that there's no like taxes or lien, like or past due taxes on the property or liens or make sure that the town hasn't found out that the foundation's falling apart and they like deemed it unlivable or some shit. No issues with that at all. The town said, nope, nothing on our end, looks great for us. And then that lady also mentioned, because it was a nice small town lady, there's 300 people that live in the town, so it's super tiny. Thanks for the follow, Con, your first follow we've got in a while, 51 followers this stream. Appreciate. This dude has a racing sim and buying a house. Joe, I don't know, we're going to look at a house. Professional says that my package is gentle, please don't beat it up. Nebula, thanks for the follow. Child, thanks for the follow. I don't know, 2-car garage with a shop attached to it. The lights are turned on. Kind of scary, only 300 people, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I grew up in a town of like 1,500 people. I went to school in a town of like 400 people. So like I'm very well used to living in like a 300, population size town. The house is small enough, price good enough. Right, and that's a big thing too. We repoed Dude, can I have it, Tyler? How much? I got a garage. Your college town was 300. Damn, Jilly. A college town of 300 people is even more crazy. And a Lambo Urus, damn. L333, thank you. Should I get a custom wheel? Yes. If you got an R3, I heavily recommend it. 25K for a house? I know, right? The foundation may be falling into itself. That's okay. Plant a bush in front of it. Plant a pretty rose bush in front of the foundation and it's fixed. It's fixed. You've probably heard of it, but I don't want to dox myself quite yet. She's like, I'm going to wait like a year or two before I give away my exact coordinates on the internet. I'll let you in and notice it goes to auction. Dude, that'd be sick, Tyler. You believe me, dude, with the thought of having a 2-car garage, last night I was up until 1 a.m. scrolling Facebook Marketplace, looking at Harleys, E36s. I found an E36 with a small block 350 swap into it, and the description said I will trade for a full racing simulator. He hasn't messaged me back. I messaged him. Like 5 years, almost finished the van, saving the house is planned. Dude, I believe in you. I believe in you, bro. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Tux, thanks for the follow. Dirt, taking the doors off. Thank you, Dirt. Did we hit another light goal? We sure did. Chat, can I put on let's put on the RS wheel. Let's put the fancy wheel on. I saw a video of some guy, in Wildwood, New Jersey with a Ford 302. Dude, I love V8 swaps into E36s. So would you quit? I would still keep the van. I would still stream out of the van and travel in the van. Dude, I need a home base. Like 4 months out of the year at least, I need to be out of the van, man. I've been in the van for 5 years. It's really starting to like, being back at my parents' for the holidays is like, it's insane all the extra time I have not having to move my house every fucking 2 hours. Yeah, lug nuts, that, and lead-based paint is very likely. Get a roommate to live in there while you're not? Dude, literally lug nuts. That's what... Damn it! Who did that? Nebula. That was your first gift ever, too. Nebula, thank you very much for the game controller. God damn it. Giga together. J-Lo. DJ. What's good? Simon, I am 20. It's time. I know. I'm 28. Both only bad if you sand it and breathe it. Right. Yep. That's why I'm not too worried about asbestos. I hate to say it, but I've definitely breathed in a decent amount of asbestos doing HVAC work in Denver on old houses, redoing old ductwork because the old rich people wanted that shit out of there. And I was the 19-year-old making $14 an hour ready to do anything, ripping that shit out. Toast MC, welcome back, bro. Welcome back. Bro, we would still watch you if you're in a house. I appreciate you saying that, man. I really do, because I really wonder what will happen. Like, that's a crazy commitment to buy a house with knowing that I'm the sim racing in a van guy, and suddenly now I'm just another sim racing guy. I'm 27, kind of late. I feel you, Simon. Never too late. Hey, EL00EL, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the kind words. Is this why my Amazon gifts are always late? My dad used to have me cutting asbestos siding shingles with a grinder. No way, Dirt. Damn, Dirt. That's so crazy. It's crazy how fast things change. Okay, who did that? Kieran, thank you for the heart me. Popped my tire and took me out. That's my work van? Nice, dude. Ford Transit's fuck. Tammy, what's your question? What's good, Tammy? Block Boy Babalu, thank you, man. I appreciate that comment. I believe so, too. I really believe so. Like the gimmick of being the sim drifting in a van guy, it helps. It fucking helps, man. Like, it helps with virality, it helps with, like, engagement and just interestingness, and uniqueness and whatever. But, man, like, I'm drained as a person. I'm so drained. And you guys can absolutely feel that off of a streamer. When a streamer's not all stoked and there and, like, you know, like, you can't hide that. And it's been that way for like a year or something. I'm getting on stream and I know that I don't have enough solar power and I need to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to drive fucking 20 minutes and have to take down my streaming setup to set up my streaming setup, to drive to a grocery store to go to the bathroom, or like, there's so many little things like that I'm just so burnt out of in the van. Yo, Nebula! W-Mans, bro, with a galley! Thank you, man. Nebula, do you have a truck request by chance? Do you have? That's why they make empty bottles. I can't wait for you to go live from that garage. Dude, I know, right? Can you imagine the first stream of being like, we're in the sim racing rig, and I'm like, by the way, we have something in the garage to show you. And I have some piece of shit BMW from 1990 that's falling apart. What's up, Living Pie Gaming? TRX. I might have a TRX. Let's see. I think I do. I think I can. I do. Dirt with the Galaxy 2! Dirt, thank you, man. W freaking Dirt in the chat. W Dirt. Dirt, do you have a truck request? We'll get some runs in for Mr. Nebula. Uh-oh. If this loads in. I got $1.20 coffee this morning. The iced coffees only had one size, and it was like this fucking big, and it was like $4. So I put iced coffee in a hot coffee small cup, and then it was only $1.20. Fuck them. I don't need $4 worth of sugar in an iced coffee this fucking big. I just want a little bit. I felt bad doing it. Felt like I was scamming them or something, but it's okay. They'll survive. It's a quick trip. It's the biggest fucking... Dude, it's gonna get 25 degrees there? Nebula, thank you for the heart me, popping our tire. It gets down that cold, Dirt? Damn, I didn't know it got that cold. Tammy, I see you, but I haven't seen a question. Lebowski said, is a $25,000 house a common thing? I've never done caffeine pills. I feel weird about that. Or maybe I should. Is a $25,000 house a common thing in America? Here in Europe, that is not an option. It is not at all, dude. Mostly, if you can find a house for under 50 grand, it's like falling apart. It's well over 100 years old. It's in a bad part of the town. It's halfway remodeled, half torn apart, and it's in the most undesirable state in the most undesirable town. That's pretty much your average under 50K, under 100K house in America. But they're out there. They are out there. No caffeine pills, yeah. By lunch, it's 50, 60. Damn. See, that's the difference. The cold snap is also hitting here in Iowa these next couple days. It's going to be -2 degrees as a low. And the high, I think he said, was going to be like 9 degrees. It's going to warm all the way up to about 9 degrees. Which -2 as a real temperature means the real feels like temp. The, what's it called? What am I trying to say? What the fuck am I saying? The wind chill is going to be like -20 degrees. Cold snap Arc Raiders? Wait, what's that mean? I still haven't played Arc Raiders. Okay, hold on. We gotta make this rear wheel drive. We gotta lock the rear diff. I could buy a house in the hood for 180. Yeah. That's the norm. Okay, this thing might slide. Okay, hold up. Let me see if we can put drift steering on this truck, because this thing might actually be a unit. Drift? Oh my god, I can. Okay, let's see here. We're about to see if the Hellcat rips. Somebody says he isn't gonna play Roblox. I'm sorry, but we're not gonna play Roblox. I'm sorry, no Roblox here. I still don't really quite even understand what Roblox is. Unk is disconnected. He'll play Minecraft before Roblox. Absolutely. Very true. Here it's almost 200 and 300 for a small house. That's pretty much everywhere in America. And the same thing can almost be said for a lot of Iowa. But it's like everything, man. The deals are out there. You just gotta find them. You gotta be willing to put some love into a property. And obviously, there's nothing turnkey under 100 grand anywhere in the U.S. New wheel? Is that true? Did we just hit a light goal? Okay, we're struggling a little bit with the TRX. We'll try the CS wheel. Next light goal, we'll put on the truck wheel. Next light goal, we'll put on the big truck wheel. Can't even buy an apartment for 180. Livable apartment in Long Island. Yeah, I don't know. Is Long Island like near the city? Because I will say I have absolutely found multiple houses for under $100,000 in the state of New York. But I don't know anything. I don't know where Long Island is. But you can find sub 50K, sub 100K houses in New York State. Once again, they're going to be out in the middle of bumfuck. They're going to need a lot of TLC. This thing wants to spin out so bad. Long Island is east of New York City. Interesting. Yo, Nebula's been going crazy all stream. Can't even get mad at that. We're drifting Nebula's truck right now. He's blowing us up. Why would he play 2K26? Great question. Sorry, but we will not be playing 2K. I played a bunch of 2K 2018, I think. Or no. It would have been 2015 or 16. Is the shifter good? It is, man. Nebula, brother! Nebula taking that title gifter spot. Appreciate you, Nebula. Shout out Mr. Nebula. Going crazy on the giftage, brother. You know it is appreciated. With the idea of buying this shitty-ass old house that's falling apart in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Iowa, it would be a pretty large commitment to streaming. It would be a huge commitment to streaming. It would be backpedaling on van content and really locking in on streaming and trying to start my car content creation era. Oh. It all depends what you want. cost? 280 for 5,000 square foot in PA versus 300 for 1,500 in MD. Damn, yep. I found a couple of cheap ones in Pennsylvania. Shitty old houses in the middle of nowhere. Emphasis on shitty and emphasis on middle of nowhere. How do you drift this? There is an angle kit on it, but even with the angle kit on the truck, it still has like no steering angle. Someone said AI. Don't we love that comment? Dude, Love Nuts, you're building a Barnuminian? No way. Damn, that was low-key my dream. I'm not gonna lie. That would be ideally. If I could have everything I wanted, it'd be a Barnuminian. I have accepted I cannot afford that. Okay, what do you guys think? Do we switch back to the van? Nebula, thank you so much for the giftage. I gave it my best attempt. Dude, Nebula! Legend! Nebula blowing us up while we're loading in. Thank you, Nebula. Do you have a different truck request? We can try another one. I got a second-gen Dodge that does pretty good. I got a Chevy Cat-Eye pre-runner that does pretty good. I have a... Oh, I don't know if I have the Tacoma on this server. Somebody's saying play Fortnite over and over. I'm sorry, bro, but it's not happening. It's not happening. Thank you so much, Nebula. Damn, dude. Joe Beauty. Thank you, man. With the first super on the stream. W. Joe in the YouTube chat. The first super coming through, showing some love. Thank you, Joe. Joe, I appreciate you just hanging out for so long in the streams, too. Do the cat eye? Bet. Bet. Where's it at? Is this it? Let's see. There we go. There we go. Oh, wait. I should have got the... Hold up. I'm not going to do the short bed and single cab. That thing's harder to slide. We'll do the big John. After my altar, I can make it a 5-bed, 4-bath. Holy shit. Big unit. Not Matt. Thank you for the 6-7. Wait, not Matt. Were you just on TikTok? Dude, no way the homies are like making friends right now and finding people to play Fortnite with in the TikTok or in the YouTube chat. That's kind of sick. The viewers are uniting. Damn, Lug Nuts. Yeah, dude, that's the dream. First time here. Like the drift and the real talk of the stroll. Dude, thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate you just hanging out. Thank you so much for the super, man. They all add up a ton, dude. That's like I was saying, it's like the house is going to be such a big commitment to streaming. But I don't know. I was going to say, but it should work out, but I don't know. I don't even want to say that because I have no clue. Worst comes to worst, I buy the house, stream. Oh, Kevin's in the server. Streaming doesn't take off how I'd like it to. Worst comes to worst, maybe get my insurance licenses back, and I'm within about an hour radius. There's a few different cities within that house, so maybe it would go back to selling some insurance, since I have a nice home base to be able to do that out of. Are you giving van life up? I wouldn't say that. Shirley, thank you for the floating heart gift. I surely wouldn't say I'm giving up on van life. I'm going to keep the van. I'm still going to travel. I'm still going to stream out of the van. Although, I don't know if we'll be full-time. Chat, run up those likes. We're sitting dormant, and I wanted to get rid of this wheel. I can't adjust the camera with this steering wheel. So we got to put on one of the wheels that works. What's up, Bryson? Jennifer, thank you. Appreciate that. You should play EA WRC. I should. You're 100% right. This year, that's one of my, that's a big one on my to-do list this year, is learn how to rally race. Big Red is spamming new wheel. Did we just hit 60K? I'm pretty sure that we hit 60K like a long time ago, and it's just been sitting there, hasn't it? I'm pretty sure I said at 70K I'd do the truck wheel if you guys really wanted me to. And that was a few minutes ago. I also, Suffy, haven't played Fortnite in a long time. I was addicted to it for a while. It was a great period of being addicted to it. What's up, car guy? Has anybody ever tried to steal something from your van? Nope. Not at all. It's actually surprising, man. I've been in some really sketchy areas, and I've never once had any issues with theft, or I've never really even worried about it too much. What's up, Positive Grace? Oh, Big Red! Big Red, thank you for the heart me. Popping the tire, taking us out. Dude, Tyler, literally the same. Literally exactly the same, bro. It was the day of. Those two things immediately correlated. I laid off the ZA and immediately was like, wait a minute. I don't even like Fortnite. The ZA, it was the ZA making me like Fortnite. Fortnite is fun, don't get me wrong. 70k likes, appreciate you guys. Type a 1 in the chat if I should put on my most expensive round wheel. Type a 2 in the chat if I should put on my biggest round wheel. What y'all want? Yep, these trucks have diff lockers. What's it looking like? What's the majority? It's looking pretty even. Somebody said, holy exhaust. That's right, dude. Stick your head in that thing. Apparently third gear or fourth gear is a little too much. I think it's looking like like number 2 is winning. I stalled it. If I'm not mistaken, number 2 won. You guys would like to see the big wheel. Hold up, I didn't get to see Tyler's comment because everybody's still voting for the wheels. Homie said, don't blame the ZA. I hate to say it, but that is a mutual experience, Tyler. Put down the ZA and immediately lost my interest in Fortnite. I was like, oh. I liked when I liked this. Okay, big truck wheel. The game is BeamNG. We are 2 followers away from 85 new follows this stream. Oh, 1 follower away from 85. Who will it be? I'll shout out the 85th follower. Shit, I blew it. Johnny, thank you for the follow. Heath G. Rio Lucas, Jack, Evan, thank you guys for the follows. If you guys drop a follow right now, I don't know. Maybe this year's the year I buy a house or a cabin or a something. And then you guys will be able to know me as the guy that sim streams inside a house with a motion simulator. And you'll be able to look back on and be like, I followed this guy when he lived in a van. I was one of that crew. Dude, Bohati, I hated Fortnite for a long time too. And then finally it snapped and I just fell in love with it. I finally gave it. Mistake, most of the mods are paid. Like, this is a paid mod, Patreon. Are you playing while in the van? Yes, I am. Nebula going in with the roses. W Nebula. Appreciate you still hanging out. Appreciate all the giftage, Nebula. Biggest gifter of the stream. Chat, be sure to drop Mr. Nebula a follow. Top gifter of the live stream today. Dirt, are you still in here? Dirt could be lurking and watching. That was pretty lame. Good 360, lame exit. Remote? No, I have yet to do a live stream or even... I need to find somebody to let them drive the van and then me play the racing simulator at the same time, because that would be hilarious. I'm really dropping the ball. Dirt had to go? I believe that. Busy man. What's up, Mike? Taking your welding final exam right now, dude. That's lit. Good luck. You have got that shit. That reminded me. Any chance anybody watching right now is a foundation guy? Nebula, thank you, man. Your lives are amazing, bro. Thank you, Nebula. I appreciate that. Would you have Wi-Fi while driving? I can, yep. If I set it up right, I can. Levi, thank you for the clutch. Zoned out? Thank you, bro. ASAP slides. Homie says, Bryson, are you still here? Bryson is still here. Dude, W Gemmel and W Bryson. Sorry, we're kind of dropping the ball. Wi-Fi, I have Connectin Wi-Fi, which is like a RV Wi-Fi service that goes off cell towers. And then, excuse me, I also have Starlink, which is like satellite Wi-Fi. It's hella expensive, but it's really good. It's like $165 a month. Sucks. The game name is BeamNG. Mike, good luck, man. You got it. Oh. Should we switch vehicles? I'm kind of dropping the ball here. I drift on BeamNG on keyboard. Would you say it's hard to do? I'd say it's not easy. I've tried drifting on keyboard a little bit. Graffiti on the floor says that's the easiest trade to do. Doing foundation work? Bro, you're tripping. You're tripping. That's some of the most manual labor difficult shit to do. That's like up there with being a roofer. That might be higher than being a roofer. Concrete work is some of the most difficult concrete work. Concrete work is one of the most difficult trades out there, I believe. I mean, in my opinion, I feel. Should we change car? Alright, let's do one more run in the cat eye. Let me try to knock it. Maybe it's the steering wheel that's fucking me up. Maybe you guys need to run it up and hit another light bulb so we can put on the Moza RS wheel. I'm not drifting with this big ass tank of a wheel. Oh, electrical. I got you, Graffiti. Yeah, you're probably right on that. Okay, yep, I agree with you. Electrical has got to be one of the easiest trades. In a good way. In a very good way. Kids, if you're watching, be electricians. They make good money. They have a pretty chill job in comparison of most of the trades, for sure. Yeah, dude, that's what... Concrete guys are gnarly. I'm a mechanic. Where's that land on your scale of trades? I'd say that's pretty high up there too, man. It might not be as physically demanding as a lot of other trades, but dude, mechanic work is... It's physically demanding in its own way. Busting your knuckles and leaning in the truck and crawling up in weird positions and kinking your neck, reaching in for shit. I think of all of them, mechanic might be like one of the ones that I'd be least interested. As much as I love cars and I can't wait to wrench on my own cars, I think that mechanic is one of the trades that I'd be least interested in doing as a full-time gig, just because of like the mental stress and all of it. The problem, you're like constantly in problem-solving mode. It's like, okay, operation, new alternator, great. The fucking bolt is rusted on. Okay, let's try to get the rusty bolt. Great, the rusty bolt snapped. Now I have to drill out the bolt. Like, it's like constantly just fucking problem-solving mode. This shit's so stressful. That shit is so stressful. Trying to get your CDL? Oh, dude, that's fire. Wait, Tyler, do you drive the tow truck right now or not? Gotta do it for the love of the game. Yeah, definitely. Are you talking to me, Graffiti, or did I miss a comment? I didn't say that mechanic wasn't a trade. Oh, somebody else said that. Okay. Oh, it's not part of the trade union. That's interesting. I see where you're coming from with that. I hate when that happens. Dude, that was like installing my hitch. Prime example of being a mechanic, of how that shit would suck. Like if I would have took my van somewhere for them to install my rear hitch, 30-minute install. That's what the paper says on the hitch. That's the claim to fame. It's a bolt-on hitch. 30-minute install. 3 fucking days of headache. I had to buy $1,000 in tools to get that shit done. Such a pain in the ass, bro. Every bolt that could have been rusted stuck was rusted stuck. And then, oh my god, it sucked so bad. And then the hitch Go figure, didn't fit. The hitch was too wide to fit in my frame, so I had to go buy 2 car jacks to jack the hitch up into my frame, to the point where it was lifting my whole van was jacked off the ground before finally the hitch like slipped in between the frame. Goog, and the whole thing like slid together. Oh my god! And then all the pre-drilled holes on the hitch were out of line. They didn't line up with the fucking factory bolts. So then I had to fucking weasel the hitch back out after I just wedged it up in there to be able to pre-drill those holes out to round out the bolt holes so it would actually bolt in. Oh, I was so pissed off, dude. I was so pissed off. It's like 30-minute install, my ass. What is this? But it's okay. The hitch is installed. Bikes are hanging from it. Life is good. Life is good. Gee, no, I've been full-time in the van for over 5 years, but tomorrow I'm going to look at a house. I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up on the house. I don't want to tell myself that it's happening. I don't want to tell myself it's not happening. I'm just going to look at a house tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Joseph, thanks, man. As a full-time mechanic, there are a bunch of troubleshooting days, but there's a bunch of easy days that aren't so bad. That's good to hear, Ford. That makes me feel good for like when I take my shit to a mechanic, when it's something that I don't want to deal with. Once again, living in the van, I don't have a shop, I don't have room for like normal amount of tools. So there's a lot of shit where it's like I'll just take it to somebody, pay them to fucking do the job. I'm not gonna tear my van apart in the middle of a public parking lot for everything. Which, believe me, I've torn my whole front end off in the van to install a front hitch. Somehow that install was easier than the bolt-in 30-minute install hitch for the rear. Tore my whole front end off to install a front hitch, which that was a headache too. There was a few roadblocks on that like, it was supposed to just be remove the bolt. But that turned into like a sawzall and a circle wheel and whole pain in the ass. But it's good to hear that's not always a pain in the ass. A lot of people say I don't want to get my hopes up. Wait, what do you mean by that? How many times you been doing this? Jose, I've driven this road a lot. Stay sober, thank you for the follow. Jesus, listen to me. I haven't even bought the house in Iowa yet. I'm already, hey there, bud, thanks for the follower. Appreciate you following along. Need some extra sugar in your coffee? That's fucked up. Monk's gonna buy a house in Iowa and in 3 months. Listen to me, I'm already bitching about like mechanic shit on stream. Oh my god. Oh dude, I've been waiting for a wheel change too. I didn't realize we hit the light goal. We're about to hit 90K. We did skip a light goal. I've been waiting to get rid of this big ass truck wheel. I could have saved that, but I didn't. What's good, Freddy? Damn, Kevin is live right now. I was wondering, I didn't see him in chat. Legend. Homie says, yay, Iowa. Ooh, yeah, John, that sounds pretty gnarly. Yeah, mechanic work on tractors. That's like Kevin, who is in the server right now. Right here, Mr. Kevin. Mr. Kevin does rebuilds and mechanic work on like dozers in the mines. And dude, the scale of the shit that he wrenches on is so big, it's insane. Dude, that's so sick, Freddie. I wish I could have saw it. What's up, Ashley? Yeah, Aaron, super thankful for people doing the trades that I don't want to. Can you switch cars? I probably could soon. What do you guys think? 100K likes, we switch cars? That was pathetic. Money shift Dan in the house, that's right. How far down is that cliff? It's a ways. Here, we'll let it go all the way down. We'll let it actually crash. I think we're ditching the hoodie. I think it's finally warmed up in here. Enough to ditch the hoodie. Nobody look. Oh, honk. Gaming electrician living in an RV. Hey, sick, dude. Hey, and you skate? The homie. Skateboard, how big is your RV? I love the horn on this thing. Honk, 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 honk. Ooh, Electron Spark. Sick, dude. Mega, something around 30. You got a car sim in the car? Precisely. Look at Kevin just hitting the 50-50. Greetings from Minneapolis. What's good, man? How do you like Minneapolis? 84, that's crazy. Oh! Was there a reason you live in the van? There's multiple reasons that somebody would want to do such a thing. A few months ago, I lived in a truck box camper. Oh, wait. After moving up to Calgary. Dude, no way, Nebula. Sick, man. Was it cold? Was it cold at the time or not? Car guy, I have 2 outdoor showers on the van build, but the vast majority of my showers for the past 5 years have been in Planet Fitness. For a second, I thought you had a double steering wheel set up. Dude, it's confusing. A lot of people are like, what the hell am I looking at? Minneapolis is chaotic right now? Yep, we have Starlink, yep. I also use Connected, an RV Wi-Fi service. My toxic trait is running red lights in the hood. I don't know if that's a toxic trait. That's a green flag. Currently sitting next to the casino. Somebody tell me I shouldn't. Tyler, you shouldn't, because you should go home and hop on the game. I'll hop on fruit lines on Assetto Corsa right now if you're trying to. You built a simulator kind of like this? Nice. Zonder, yeah, sold everything. Sold everything I had pretty much in the van build period. About all I kept was a BMX bike. Do you like the game? I love the game. How much power? We were at 94% power. You reminded me I should probably plug in right now. New wheel, 100k likes. Appreciate you guys. A little 360 for 100k. Oh! What a save. I thought we were going over. Okay, guys. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys want me to use. Let's see here. Type a 1 in the chat for the smallest wheel. Type a 2 in the chat for the oldest wheel. Type a 3 in the chat for the biggest wheel. And whilst you guys are doing that, whoa, I'm tangled up in cords. What the? Un momento, por favor. It's cold out here. Shit. Do I really want to buy a house in bumfuck cold Iowa? Ooh. Truck slowly rolling away. We have a little view spike right now. Any chance anybody watching does foundation pours or foundation repairs or has experience lifting houses? Come on, there's gotta be one of you guys, or one of your dads. Does any of your dads do foundation or pours? Everybody wants me to use the big wheel. We'll use the big wheel. Got you. We got you. Oh my god, dude, I'm freezing. Just from opening the door, we lost all the heat in the van. Ooh. Hillbilly, what's up, man? Welcome in. You know what? Thanks for those roses while we were gone. Skating, you do? Skating, what do you do in particular? Papa says my dad, Jason, Order, and Lucas say yes. Are you guys for real? Your dad does 347? Dude, no kidding. If you guys actually do some foundation stuff, or if your dad does, and you think that like he'd be cool, shoot me a message on Instagram, Dan's Gaming Van. I'll send you a few screenshots and pictures of a house I'm looking at that has terrible skating, your dad does foundations. I mean, if you guys want to, I'd really appreciate it. Dan's Gaming Van on Instagram. And I'm looking at a house tomorrow, and it has a really fucked up foundation. And I'd love, more input the merrier. The more opinions I can have on something like that before I commit to it. What's good, Kevin? Dude, Kevin, Mr. Oh, dude, you changed your name too. Good man. You threw racing at the end. I wondered about that, Kevin. Chat, be sure to drop Mr. Kevin a follow. Check him out. He's also live on the server with us right now. Oh, dude, Aiden, you're for real. Dude, Aiden, if you want to, if you wouldn't mind, hit me up on Instagram. Dan, if you're on Instagram, Dan's Gaming Van. Throw in reverse, Terry. What's up, Rick? Rick, did your dad happen to say anything about the foundation? Kevin with the 10 gifted. Let's go. W fucking Kevin in the chat. Kevin's currently live right now, and he still is going to be our biggest gifter of the stream. Dude, and Hillbilly with the level up. Hillbilly leveling up the members, sending some gifts at the same time. W Hillbilly. W Kevin. Hillbilly, I just dropped you a follow back. I should have done that sooner, man. Thank you for all the gifts. What's up, Dorian? I am on YT and TikTok. Hey, Car Fan got one of the gifted subs. Big pickup, Car Fan. W Kevin. Chat, be sure to go drop a chat in Kevin's live. You can copy paste his username into your search bar. I believe it's his first time ever really streaming to YouTube. Dude, love you, bro. And he's live right now on the server doing the same shit. Just set up stream today. I think it's his first live ever. So go pull up to his stream. Tell him what's good. Low Life, what's up? PE family. Damn, PE family going crazy. Thank you, bro. Order, thank you for the party hat. Dude, there's 2 Dorians in the live. Dude, what are the odds of that? That's probably pretty slim odds, right? That's not the most common name. Bill Barker, thank you for the New Year's Eve gift, man. Big ass gift. Thank you, Mr. Barker. Kevin, thank you, bro. W, Kevin. How bad are we talking? I want a cat eye for my first truck. Me too. His account is Kevin Debovic. Did I pronounce that right? Wait a minute, what the heck's going on here? Okay, I don't know what's happening, but I can't scroll up. My YouTube chat has never done this before. My YouTube chat is tweaking right now. I can't scroll up or adjust anything on it. It's like if I click on anybody's chats, it's going to ban them. What the hell? The foundation, one corner is crumbling in pretty bad. I wasn't super concerned about that, because it looked like a relatively straightforward. Jack the house up, pour new footing underneath of it, stack some blocks, bada boom bada bing, you got a new foundation in that corner. What scares me is the whole foundation is shifting. Like a 10 or 15 foot run of foundation is like 6 foot out of line. If you're on Instagram, hit me up, message and say I heard you mention the foundation issue, and I'll send you pictures of it. Because I am definitely more input the better. We are at 94% solar power right now. Somebody says wheel. Did we hit the light goal? We got all sorts of mods, D-Man, DB man. A lot of truck mods. We're in the truck server right now. Do you have the Moza clutch pedal? I'm about to buy R3. Don't know if I should buy the clutch. You should, dude. If you can swing the extra 40 bucks or whatever it is worth every penny, man. Especially if you plan on drifting. If you plan on drifting at all. Yo! Hillbilly, dude! Thank you, bro. The Viking hammer. W, Hillbilly's in the chat. Hillbilly, do you want to see a particular color of the truck? Or do you have a different truck request? Like, do you want me to drive a whole different truck? We got like a 2nd gen Dodge. We got a bunch of new trucks. I think that we have like a 5th gen, a 5G, a 6th gen. To be honest, the 2nd gen is one of the best drifters alongside this this Cat Eye. We got the van, of course. Would you think about getting a 600cc moto? Not really. At one point in time, I want them. Something GMC, dude, bet. Here, let's go until we crash this truck so I don't set my spawn point down here. Alright, let's go full throttle. Let's try to crash this thing so we can pull out a new truck for Mr. Hillbilly. Sketchy. Sketchy again. Goofy lines. I don't know if we've changed steering wheels in I don't know how long. I think we might have missed a light goal. Did we miss a light goal? YouTube, how many people are hanging out in here? Actually, hold up. I should have a like goal set for YouTube. There we go, over the edge. Every 100 likes on YouTube will change the steering wheel. If somebody wants to comment, every 100 likes equals new wheel. I'll pin your comment. Oh, wait a minute. Dude, hold up. I think that my YouTube chat's frozen because... Oh, wait, no. I see likes coming in now. Oh, shit, yeah. My YouTube chat was frozen. I'm so sorry, YouTube. I'm so sorry, YouTube. My chat's been frozen this whole time. Remember before when I said I couldn't see my chat? Now I can. I'm so sorry. What's up, Cinemy? Got the gloves on. I'm so sorry. We missed hella chats there. Dan has new gloves and is looking for a house? Okay, we're back. New wheel. Type of 1 in the chat if we should put the most expensive round wheel on. Type of 2 in the chat if I should put my oldest round wheel on. Type of 3 in the chat if I should put my smallest round wheel on. Which would you like to see? Roughly 400 viewers. Appreciate you guys being here. That is so sick. That is so sick. There we go. Thank you, Gulag, for that comment. I'm not a big Microsoft Flight Sim guy. I am not a Flight Sim kind of guy. It's cool. I respect it. 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3. We're seeing a lot of 3s. We are seeing a lot of 3s. The most expensive wheel it will be. Dude, Hillbilly, did I miss a comment from you? I asked you about changing the color of the truck or putting a different truck on if you preferred one. I might get a Flight Sim eventually, don't get me wrong. If I get a house, we're definitely getting Flight Sim. I'm going to look at a house tomorrow. If I scoop the house, it's without any doubt there'll be a Flight Sim in there in some amount of time. I'm not a big Flight Sim guy, but I've already got the in with Next Level Racing and Moza and such. Oh yeah, I said something GMC. Oh, sorry, Kevin. I knew that. Sorry. Cooked. Honk, 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 honk. Let's see here. What do we got? We got this newer... Okay, let's see if I have a drift pre-build for this. Let's see. Your car looks hot right now, dumping out the heat. There we go. Look at this. How do you feel about this, Hillbilly? Very good. Very good. Let's see. There we go. Why so many wheels? Why not? It's kind of like I was saying about the. It's kind of like I was saying about the flight simulator. I got connections with Moza. So like if I had space for a flight sim, I'm sure that eventually I'd scoop one, try to convince Moza to send one over. Not a huge flight sim guy, but you know, I haven't really spent enough time in a flight sim to say I'm not a flight sim guy. I saw a comment from Rick, but I didn't see what it said. What's good, dear, by the way? Deer says, good choice. Oh, I thought we were going over the edge. Oh, Kevin's going over the edge. Are you both in an IRL car and a virtual car? That is exactly right. Where'd you get the old GMC mod? The Cat Eye? Oh, I don't remember who makes that one. I don't think Midnight Empire makes that one. I forget, man. I have so many truck mods at this point. Oh, you said you talked to your dad about the foundation tonight. Dude, bet, Rick. Yeah, tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, I'm going to look at that house. What's up, Carson? Oh, damn, Lucas. Lucas, wait, is that what you do? Is that like your trade? Is foundation repair and house lifts and things like that? What's up, Real Maquette? What a save. Beautiful truck. Just want to stop by and say hi. Hope your day goes well. Thank you, Mr. Deer. Same to you, man. Hope you're feeling well. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, it is a sweet truck. I don't drive new trucks too often. Not a big new truck guy. I mean, new trucks are nice. Don't get me wrong. They look sick, and I like the older trucks. Probably just because I can't afford. I'll never be able to afford a $100,000 new truck. So I think that's why naturally I like the old second gens and cat eyes, and it's like a realistic. I don't know how people lift houses. That's a whole building. I know it's a crazy concept, but really it's like it's not too sketchy. Just a couple of car jacks, the old hillbilly way. A couple of car jacks underneath of it, in a couple different spots. Even like the house that I'm going to look at tomorrow, it's like, looks like it just needs to be lifted up a good few inches. Looks like it could use just a few inches, get leveled out. Super overpriced, yeah, dude. Brand new trucks are insane anymore. You can buy 4 of the houses I'm going to look at tomorrow, or 1 brand new truck. That's a crazy thing to think. What's up, Tudio? Never say you won't be able to afford a 100K truck. Appreciate you, Wyatt. You're right. You're right. I just can't afford a 100K truck right now. Look at the Amish. They move houses by hand, dude. Literally, hillbilly. Literally, yeah. Where I'm at right now is I'm about a 10-minute drive from true Amish country. Houses and houses of Amish. No power. Hella horses and buggies on the road. The metal tin roof that my parents put on their house was made by the Amish. Drove out to the Amish to go buy it. It's so funny, man. It's such a trip going out there. Matthias says buy the houses. Buy the 4 houses instead of 1 truck. It's a 1-story house, Lucas. Lucas, is that your trade? If you're on Instagram and you have experience with doing foundation repairs and house lifts and things like that, dude, if you'd send me a message on Instagram and say, like, barn raising, if you'd send me a message, what's up, Amber? They make fire butter. Oh, interesting. I've never had Amish butter. I'm sure they do. Coming in hot. Shout out from Philly. That's a crazy comment. Car jacks will work. Not all the time. Really sketchy if the house falls. Yeah, I know. Sadly, though, that is, right now, that's the plan. You want to use the machine that's made for lifting houses. But that's kind of like I'm saying, it's a really small house. It's a 2-bedroom. It's Amish barbecue. Oh, I've never had that either. Right, exactly, Matthew. Exactly. You are my kind of people, Matthew. Same mindset. Scarman, thank you very much for the sub. The map is insane, Rose. Oh, we're spinning out. My foot got stuck underneath the brake pedal. I could have saved it with a dump of the clutch. Trying to add a basement? No. It has a shitty little basement. It's just the foundation is crumbled in one corner. So that whole room in the house is like slanted down inwards. You're going to want to use special heavy duty flat jack. Put some wood below. Yep. You're going to be able to put wood below, be able to lift the house. Yep. And that's what I'm thinking, just be able to scrape out the falling apart foundation, jack it up, get it nice and stable, scrape out the crumbled corner of foundation, pour a footer underneath, and fucking stack up a new foundation, because the house was built pre-1900s. Most likely it was built in the 1800s. So it's like just like some fucking blocks stacked on top of each other. It is old school foundation. But what's scary is it's not just that corner that's crumbling. About 15 foot down the wall, so say like right here's the corner that's crumbling and falling inwards. That's caused the whole foundation to shift to where, like, up here about 10 or 15 feet along this wall away from the corner, the foundation shifted outwards like this. Like, it looks like almost 6 inches where it's not plumb. So it's like the foundation, like the bricks on the foundation on the outside of the house, you can see them like go outwards and then like in like that. And there's like a, I don't know, like a 4-inch little gap right here where the foundation like slid out throughout the years. The map is insane roads. Right, Amber, that's what I'm saying. The house was built fucking 150 years ago. If it hasn't tipped over yet, who's to say it's going to tip over anytime soon? Even if the foundation keeps sinking away from it. Oh, that's the only social media you have, Lucas? Damn it. I mean, if you want to shoot me an email, dansgamingvan@gmail.com. That'd be a way to communicate off stream, but I am looking for like all opinions from anybody that has concrete experience, foundation repair experience, especially if, like, dude, if you actually have first-hand experience with doing a bunch of different house raises and jacking up and fixing foundations, like, Patrick was good, man. I have a Moses setup, all Moses setup on the rig right now. Uh-oh. I rear-ended a girl I seen because my foot got stuck under the brake somehow. No way, Rick. Dude, what? Oh no. Jacob, what's good? That's an awkward date. I love this game, Gremlin. Yeah, parabolic, dude, for sure. That's like the house behind me. My parents' project house, same scenario. It was built pre-1900s. Bro, the wood used to frame that house is... Because we did a full demo on it, tore everything down to its bare bones. Dude, the 2x4s are fucking... They're actually 2x4s. They're not 1 3/4 and 3 1/4 or 3 3/4 or whatever 2x4 is. I forget. They're like real 2x4s. They're fucking thick. My dad was the best carpenter I know. He built over 100 houses. Damn. That's such a flex. Can you imagine being able to say that you built 100 houses? That's badass. The battery's at 94%. 5K likes from the next like goal, and we'll switch to one of these round wheels. You live in the truck? I do. It's a van. It's a van. Damn, Amber, that's such a useful van to have around. Damn, John, that's super cool. Grandpa built your house in 1913. Yeah, dude, that thing's there to stay. Can I have a wheel? Logan, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. We'll be doing multiple wheel giveaways this year. Full wheel bundle giveaway. I have got 2 direct drive wheel bundle giveaways coming very soon. Wheel, direct drive wheelbase, and pedals. Coming very soon. Hit the follow button, hit the sub button. Stay tapped in to see when those videos drop. Surprisingly, not a single person just hit the follow button. Walls Skylar was the only person that would take 1 second to push the follow button to possibly get a $500 wheel setup. That's kind of shocking. That's like influencer-flation. Like 5 years ago, if somebody was like casually said they're gonna give away like 3 direct drive wheelbase bundles while having hundreds of viewers, that'd be like a follow wave. But now they're like, oh, you're not giving away a fucking F82 M3. You're not giving away a Lambo Hurricane with a fucking Liberty Walk wide body kit. You're not giving away a Toyota Supra. I ain't hitting shit. I ain't following for nothing. Come on, Adam LZ's giving away 17 cars this month. I don't want your fucking wheelbase. Logan, thank you for the sub, man. Amber, you followed on New Year's. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool to know. Daniel, thank you for the rose. Baby girl, thank you for the follow. I felt weird saying that out loud. What's up, Peter? Peter, I hope you get it. I followed for free. Right, Peter. I hope that you get the wheel just because of that. L22, appreciate it, man. Ain't stupid if it works. Great username, and thank you for the follow. Josh says, I want a wheel. Definitely, man. The video, hopefully tomorrow I wake up to the email confirming things. To be able to do that wheel giveaway. Big brand deal in the works. Yo! Hillbilly with the money gun. Thank you, Hillbilly. W-Mans. Walls, thank you for the roses. Dude, Milwaukee. That's not... Milwaukee or DeWalt? Easy. Easy money. Peter, facts. Yeah, whenever we do the wheel giveaway, most likely will just be a comment on this video. Follow me and follow the wheel creators page. I don't know if I should be saying the name of who makes the wheel yet. It's not Moza, but it is a direct drive wheelbase. They're a very much up and coming wheelbase or company. I am drinking some coffee, Hillbilly. I got a $2 or $1.20 cup of coffee before I went live. Lucas, where's that at? What state are you in? Or wait, you said that you were on the East Coast? If I won, I'd cry. I'd cry for you, Peter. I did say that yesterday when talking about the wheel giveaway. I was like, man, I just hope that like a regular viewer gets it. I hope somebody doesn't win the wheel that literally is the only time they've ever commented on one of my videos is because they commented on the video trying to get some free shit and they've never watched any of my videos or streams previously. I really hope it's like a regular that wins. John, that's hilarious. Choo Choo Homes is a pretty crazy name. Diggs, 30K for a house is mad. It is pretty small. It's not 20 by 20. It is pretty small. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath little grandma house. The catch is the foundation's failing. Just a little bit of concrete's all. Somebody said PXN wheel. Maybe. It may be the DR5. Is that what it's called? The DR5, DR6, and or VD4, VD6, and VD10. The direct drive, their new direct drive wheelbase lineup. Bro just likes to pour concrete, you know? Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to look at it tomorrow. It could be a lot worse in person than it looks in pictures. And it could be like a complete no-go. Why can't you buy an apartment instead of a house? Well, the word apartment, the word buy and apartment should not be in the same sentence. You can't buy an apartment. You rent an apartment. You never own an apartment. You can buy a condo, which is like kind of the same thing as an apartment. You can't buy an apartment. I get that comment all the time, which I know it's just like younger kids, so I don't mind it. But my answer is, why would you want to do that? I get so many people that say like, I would just get an apartment, or why bro buy all these wheels when he could have bought an apartment? It's like, well, first off, it doesn't work like that. That's not what an apartment is. Apartments are for rent. And secondly, like, who the fuck wants to live in I mean, I guess some people, there are people that actually like the idea of the apartment. They like the amenities. They want to go to, like, the little, like, community pool and, like, they want to, like, meet their neighbors and shit or something. Right, dude, a grandma house is dope. I won't even lie. Dude, exactly, Diggs. I'd much rather would have my own little shitty grandma house. And, dude, it's hella grandma house. The kitchen looks like it hasn't been updated since, like, roughly 1950, 1960. But it's super clean. So it's like a really like 60s vibe house. So I've already been looking on Facebook Marketplace trying to find a bunch of like vintage furniture to where I'm just gonna, right, young people like apartments, to be able to like be in like the community and shit. I can see how somebody else would like that. personally, I don't think that I mean, I've been in an apartment before, and I did not quite enjoy it. You have upstairs neighbors being noisy. But yeah, I'm not trying to rent. Renting is just giving money to someone else for a house over my head. And with the van being built, I could never rent somewhere because I feel like I'm just giving somebody else money for no reason when I could just be living in my van. But if you buy a house, you know, you're putting money towards yourself. You prefer the size of an apartment. Okay, see, that's pretty valid. That's valid. That's the same thing with this little house. It's like, I'm sure I'm going to get comments and be like, well, of course it was a $30,000 house. It's tiny. I'm like, well, bro, I'm a single guy. I don't want an extra bedroom to clean, and I don't want extra roof to fucking start leaking. Homie says, what about the hoods? What about them? They love grandma houses. Those are the best houses. What'd you say? Can't wait to get a grandma house? Grandma houses just has a vibe. Somebody says, wait till bro hears a property tax. What does that even mean? What do you mean by that? What did I say that could mean that? Wait, Chad, what are you saying no they don't to? Are you saying the houses don't love grandma houses? Brother, you might have the wrong huzz around. Yeah, dude, the transit with a crapper, yeah. Dude, living in the van's been sick. Super grateful I did it. I've really enjoyed it. Dude, P-border, that's hilarious. You can. I've absolutely bonged out plenty. Our apartment had plenty of that going on. Not supposed to. Not supposed to. I don't know if we got our deposit back or not. My 400 square foot grandma house is the shit. Dude, facts, border. I believe you. I 100% believe you. These trucks are all from, what's it called? Mostly all these trucks are paid from Patreon. P-Dot, thanks for the follow. Short Attack, thanks for the follow. We're getting a lot of follows today, and I appreciate it. We're up to 186 new followers this stream. Yesterday I streamed for over 3 hours, and I only got like 80 followers throughout 3 hours of streaming. So we have double the follows for half the viewage, or half the stream time. As a homeowner with an adventure van, all I can say is the dream is to get rid of the home. Well, to counter that quad, as a van liver with a sweet adventure van who's lived in it for 6 years now, the dream is to have somewhere to park every single day. Somewhere to take a crap and not have to worry about cleaning the crap up later on. Kevin, I was kind of wondering that too. I'm kind of big vibing right now on just dicking around doing some slides. Kevin, if you want to copy this truck, it drifts really nice. I can see, that's what, I had a friend who wanted to do the van thing, but he was really set on, he wanted to be able to buy a house first and then be able to rent it out. And I was heavy at the time. I was like, dude, like you're kind of missing the point though, in the sense of like, then you're not stress free. You're not just living in the van, being wherever the fuck you want to be, not worrying about anything else other than like where you're at and what you're doing. Then you're worried about your tenant calling you and there's a leak in the fucking basement, or there's the this and the that, and you're still spending money on property taxes and this and that, so like you don't have all your funds freed up for travels and adventure and shit. So I get it. I see where you're coming from with it, but I do think, and this is a combined conscious of multiple friends that have been on the road for roughly 5 years. After about 5 years of full time, I think the ideal situation is a super cheap house that doesn't strap you down and stress you out. Ben, what's good, man? Ben got a gifted sub from Mr. Kevin. I think ideal is to have a home base, but your home base has to be cheap enough to where it's not stressing you out. Doodle Bob's like, I'll give that truck a try. So where you have somewhere you can come back to, call your home, but you're not like... Lucas, the lights are on in the video she sent. I haven't got any word if any electrical or plumbing has been updated. I think there's a really good chance that the electrical and the plumbing is going to be from early 1900s, possibly like knob and tube wiring. But I mean, fuck dude, if the lights turn on, and they've been turning on for 100 years, hillbilly with the money gun! Thank you, bro. I'm supposed to get mad. I'm supposed to be pissed that I'm getting blown up and not making it down the hill, but I'm too appreciative. Thank you, Hillbilly. We're never gonna make it down the mountain at this rate, but I do appreciate it. Especially W Kevin for real. Kevin's live, by the way, right now. Aiden, appreciate you, man. Aiden, one time I was in a friend's live stream. His name is, hold up, what's his name? Common Interest Media. Really cool guy. And I don't remember exactly what it is, but I commented something about his live stream, and I was like, dude, I really like your outlook on this or that, or I really like how your energy is, or some shit. And instead of him like taking that compliment for him, he turned it around at me, and he said, well, just know whatever parts of me that you appreciate, or whatever parts of me that resonate with you are also within you. I thought that was such a cool concept. Whenever you meet somebody, you're like, wow, I really liked him because he was big energy and he was confident, or because he was really humble, or because whatever it is, it's because that is also already inside of you. I don't know. I thought that was really cool. I think of that pretty often. Cinemy says, I love how stressed and angry you are. It really resonates with me. That shit's hilarious. I am full-time content guy. You can follow Volvo fucking sending me off the road. That was the furthest we made it in a while, too. God damn it. Hillbilly, do you want me to change the color of the truck to anything? Or would you like me to try a whole new truck? Cinemy says namaste. Me after crashing out about a small computer issue while playing video games. And then like a minute later, namaste. That's what vibes you put off. You seem like a chill dude. John, you're not wrong. Especially in the past, or even more so. Caleb says he wants the truck to be purple. Oh, Hillbilly wants to see a Toyota. My guy. I hate to say it, but I don't think I have my favorite Toyota mod in this server. Let me just double check on that. I don't, but we do have a couple Toyotas that I have yet to even try to drive, and they're beautiful. Oh, this thing is so fucking sick. This is so sick. Chat, W in the chat for Hillbilly Drew. Send in those gifts. Oh my god. Because of people like Hillbilly Drew, send in some gifts. Wait, what's going on? Why is it like I don't have a drive shaft? It's because we don't have a drive shaft. It's a Bluetooth drive shaft. Dude, maybe I'll have a sick truck again someday. Maybe I'll be buying a sick, not a sick house, maybe I'll be buying a shitty little house that has a garage that I can start thinking about buying another cool truck. Dream truck for real, man. I had a 1998 Toyota Tacoma with custom carbon fiber Baja fenders, a TRD supercharger on it, 6-inch lift, 33s. It was the little bit newer body style. I prefer those Gen 1s Yodas for sure. Those are my favorite. But I still loved my truck so much. Mike, good work, man. I bet you got it. Send me, have a good day. Thank you for pulling up. Hope you have a great day. You guys think I'm gonna be able to drift this thing or what? Okay, let's see if we can throw a TRD supercharger on it real quick. Or turbo. I'll take a turbo too. Oh, dude, how cool. You can put a 22 RE turbo in it. Oh, or there is a TRD supercharger. God damn it, this game is awesome. You can't hear it. Oh wait, it didn't go on. What the heck? Did I misclick? Let's try that again. I misclicked. Oh, you still can't. Oh, it keeps taking it off. Why is it doing that? Bullshit. That's okay. We'll just put the, let's put the 22RE Stage 2 turbo on it. See if we can put drift steering on it. Whoa! Homie did a full fucking jump. Okay, wait. Let's see if we can change our front suspension so then we can put a drift angle kit on it. What the? Uh-oh. Front suspension. Solid axle. Independent, off-road independent front suspension. Uh-oh, that break the game? I didn't break the game. Let's see now if I can put drift steering. Ah, I still can't put drift steering. I thought that would do it. Front suspension. Let's see, is there any other independent? Solid axle, solid axle. Independent front suspension, there we go, that's what we wanted. Now let's see if I can make it. Okay, now we got drift steering. But is it going to be rubbing on my tires up front now? Look at that fitment. Dude, what is going on over here? I look over and Kevin's like crawling up over top of someone else. Mike, have a good day, man. Oh my god, look at this chaos. Kevin crawled on top of Doodle. Alright, let's see if this thing will slide. Dude, look at us all. It doesn't want to drift, but we're making it. Let's do a 360 right here. How many wheels did you break? I haven't broke any wheels, thankfully. I've broken a wheelbase. I've broken a pedal set. I've broken a shifter. I guess I broke a couple wheelbases. The game is BeamNG. Over the edge we go. High school, my buddy had a Corvette and I had a minivan. Dude, facts, John. People get real confused about what ride or what house or what you want. Is that stereo in the back? Dude, it does have some subs in the back. Isn't that sick? It's got the kickers in the back. Travel in your van, park up different places, different towns. Yep, I've been full-time traveling for 5 years. Just now, finally, with the house thing, I know you've heard me talk about, John. It was the first time I've really been thinking of being set somewhere. Shadow, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I think they're just for looks. There are working sub mods in BeamNG. So there's a chance they work, but I don't know how. I've seen videos of people who have mods in BeamNG of like big bass and subs. in their car, and you can like turn the bass up until it literally like rattles the car apart like in real life. Like the windows are fucking vibrating and breaking and stuff. Freddie, have a good day, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Thank you very much. I have not really considered moving to Michigan. Too cold. Too cold up there for me, I think. Dude, this is such a goofy car to be drifting. Let's do a little 360. Uh-oh. BeamNG does work on the controller. Mike, we're online right now in our server. If you want to join up and play with us, you surely can. The Dan's Gaming Van server link is in my bio. It is a Patreon link. Holy setup. What's up, Unload? Thanks, man. How do you survive and stuff? Very carefully. Just barely. What's up from Hawaii? This shit's lit. Thanks, man. I'd like to make it to Hawaii someday. 7.3 swap your van. Robert? Never, bro. I'd love to buy a 7.3 rig. What's up, Lucky? Let's go off the track. I'd love to buy a 7.3 rig. I was actually really looking one for a little while, like retired ambulances. Or even more likely, I was looking for an old Ford box truck with a 7.3 in it. But I'm over that phase. Dan, Lucas, no way. Bro, yeah, Dan's Gaming Van on Instagram. I'll look for your DM in there. And I'll look for your DM tonight. Or I guess probably tomorrow night after I do the house thing. And I'll get some good pictures and videos of the foundation and feel it out. I'd really appreciate an input on it, man. Thank you, Lucas. This car does not want to drift. But we're making it. With enough force and a little bit of love. Who did that? Hillbilly with the super GG. Man, thank you. And Lucky with the heart meat. Thank you, man. Popping our tire, Lucky. Hillbilly, do you have a new car request? Hillbilly is the top gifter. So we're just giving him the benefits of choosing what's going on. We're about to hit 150k likes. We just hit 200 new followers this stream. Who's gonna be 201? Who's gonna be our 201st follower of the stream? I'm gonna shout him out. Who will it be? Kai, I get the mods from all over the internet. Dylan, Kai, Ryan, Zelly, thanks for the follows, guys. Damien, Jamie Ramirez, JTX, thanks for those follows, players. Stain TV, crazy username. What's up, Tristan? What is it good, Mr. Tristan? Dude, facts, John. I didn't even see what that person said. You just slammed the van down and put 13s on it? That's crazy. Can you imagine? You know what? You decide. Okay. Should we do the basics? Should I go back to the van for a little bit? We got all these cool truck mods. Tristan, what's up, man? Kai, the majority of the mods on these servers are all from Patreons. KMS! KMS, thank you for the money gun. KMS, do you see a truck that you'd like me to drive? Second gen Dodge Ram, that's one of my favorites. Think slides like a dream. Nice, Tristan. Tristan, are you still doing glass work? KMS, would you have a car request or a truck request for us to pull out? We got some old GMCs. We got new GMCs. Where are they at? We got new GMCs, Denali's, the Sierras. We got new Chevys. We got old Chevys. We got real old Chevys. We got all sorts of stuff, man. Shout out KMS. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Oh, you messed up a Porsche. No way, dude. What kind of Porsche? Dude, facts. Kevin Pry, that's so real, man. I know that feeling all too well. That's the worst feeling. That's the most depressing thing, is when you can't be in the rig. When you want to be in your rig, and you can't for one reason or another. ML Davis, we'll be switching to Assetto Corsa at some point today. Let's see here. I better just pull something out just in case KMS doesn't want to comment. I don't want to put him on the spot. Okay, just a making. $5,400 hit the dash and they can't fix it. Oh, damn. We hate when shit happens at work that's like a permanent mistake. Damn, dude, that sucks. Does your wheel go ding? Not really. Not really. When I put on a new wheel, sometimes it'll make kind of a cool noise, but it's nothing like the typical, what am I trying to say? NRG quick release where it literally goes ding. Let's achieve that live goal. Appreciate you, Hillbilly. Kevin, somebody was just asking about Assetto too. Let's see. I'm 1 hour, 55 minutes into stream. Should we go to the car server and mess around for about half hour on the car server? Maybe do some like rally races on that off-road track? Are you gonna slide with Cody? Dude, it sucks. Me and Cody's schedules are so opposite. If I buy this freaking house, dude, Hillbilly! Thank you, bro. Hillbilly, the money gun again, man. W Hillbilly's in the chat. W do. At least one person fucking comment W Hillbilly. Man is the biggest gifter of the stream today. Going crazy. So thankful. So grateful. I'd be heavily committing to streaming if I bought this house I'm going to look at tomorrow. So to get some pre-encouragement before committing to that, that will help the morale going to look at it tomorrow hugely, man. Oh, damn, Lucas. If you want to Gmail me, dansgamingman@gmail.com. Let's do it, Kevin. Let's do it. Dude, Hillbilly, thank you so fucking much, man. W Hillbilly, thank you. EIGDFBGCHGBJTHRFF. Thanks for that. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you appreciating him. Ayamide, RAR R1, thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. W Hillbillies, dude, hella comments coming into YouTube saying W Hillbillies. Much appreciate, man. I'll be on tomorrow to hear about the house, dude, bet. Kevin, let's go! Chat, and all the love for Kevin. Kevin, thank you for the super. Chat, you guys have got to do me a solid. If you guys are watching on the tube right now, you see the man who just dropped that 10 super chat? Kevin Debevic Racing. Copy paste his username into the YouTube search bar. He should be live right now doing his first ever live stream. He's been a huge supporter of the channel and a good homie. I linked up with him and met him in real life when I was driving through his area. But pull up to Kevin's stream for me. Go to Kevin's stream and say what's good. Go over there and say what's good. Dude, EIJ, dude, no problem, man. No problem. I appreciate your support. Alright, we're loading into a new server real quick. We're about to be doing some different driving. We're loading into the car server where we got Hellcats, we got the Dukes of Hazzard car, we got muscle cars, we got super cars, we got JDM cars, Euro cars. We're gonna mess around in there a little bit. Kevin, myself, and Doodle Bob are gonna do some racing, maybe some drifting, maybe a quick demo derby. I don't know what we're doing exactly. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of craving. Doodle Bob, I was thinking maybe we run the car server for like half hour or something. And then possibly hop on Assetto on the Fruit Lines map. What do you think of that? Doodle Bob, do you like the Toge runs? I forget. To do some drifting on Fruit Lines on Assetto Corsa. Make a video of the house tomorrow. Aomide, bet. Wow, did the gift goal just reset itself? Interesting. We do have a Kona's egg. I'm pretty sure there's a Kona's egg on the car server. Do you have the DOM charger? Oh no, my textures are broken again today. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. That's the story of life, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we hop on this dirt track? Should we get some muscle cars, get out to General Lee, and do some laps on a dirt track, freaking General Lee status? I don't have the DOM charger. That'd be sick. It'd be cool to get the whole Fast and Furious movie lineup. We do have this. We have the Supra from Fast and Furious. Yee, feller. Check this shit out, Tristan. Now this is what America's all about. I'm getting serious. Gloves are on. The Challenger's out. The stupid hat's on. Oh, there's a car stopping outside the van. Are they looking in here? Don't you be window peeping. Oh, I'm something like 30, Charlie. Hang on to it. Shit. Yup, Charlie. What's up, Sarah? I use solar. I also have a generator. And I also have shore plug to be able to plug in to like 120 volt normal house plug. But for 5 years we were nothing but solar. For 4 years I had nothing but solar. Didn't have any shore power plugins. Didn't have a generator. I also have a DC-DC charger I can charge off the van. When you hit the jump, hit the horn, dude. My man knows culture. Hillbilly knows culture. I know a cultured man when I see one. Okay, we'll try. It's hard because the wheels turning all over the place. But I was yesterday or the day before when we were streaming this. Did I say Challenger? Damn it. I hate to say it, but I do that very commonly. I do mix up Charger and Challenger on the old ones. I know the difference. I just say the wrong shit. I promise. Well, I have Connectin Wi-Fi, which is an RV Wi-Fi service. And then I also do have Starlink. Oh, we broke the drive shaft. Looks like we snapped the frame in half too. That's the saddest looking Charger I've ever seen. You should pull out the TRX. This would be a good spot for the TRX. You're right. I wonder what Kevin and Doodlebob are doing. Oh, are they over on the racetrack? They're trying to do some GT3 racing. We'll do some GT3. We'll do a few laps of GT3. Uh-oh. Spun her out. Dude, Lucas, sadly, YouTube took away the message system. So there's no way to send messages on YouTube. It's so dumb. I can't believe that they did that. Where's the F1 wheel? The F1 wheel is sitting on the chair. We could bust out the F1 wheel, especially if we're about to be doing some GT3 racing. I'm no expert, but I don't think the car is supposed to look like that. It's like snapped in half. Should I buy a DD base? I heavily recommend it. Sarah, they're so fun. Like a Moza R3 or even possibly one of the PXN bases. Chat, who do you got your money on? The GT3 car or the Dukes car? Should we do one race, the Dukes versus the GT3? Oh. First person, we could. Ready? Biggest Dukes of Hazzard entry of all time. Damn it. If we had a little more juice. If I had a supercharger, that could have been beautiful. Do you have any Mercedes? I don't know if we do have a Mercedes. Oh shit, there's Kevin right there. Sorry, Kevin. I can't straighten out that camera. There we go. Can the Dukes boys keep up with the Euros? Oh, Shino, pop my tire. We're still going with the pop tire. There ain't no stopping the Dukes boys. Oh! Blew it. Okay, should we pull out the GT3 car? What's up, Shino? What is good, man? Appreciate the heart me. Welcome in. Welcome in. Doodle Bob's in the GT3 car? Alright, we'll pull out the GT3 car. Oh, Kevin is ripping. Kevin is absolutely ripping. Manage vehicles. How are you, Bubba? Doing pretty good. Shinu, how are you, my guy? Let's get rid of this old thing. Dude, John, literally. That is spot on. Wait, somebody said something about PXN. Should I buy a DD wheelbase, buy wheels, or stay with my PXN? Sarah, what PXN do you have? Ooh, this thing's feeling different today. Why does this thing feel so different than it usually does? What's up with that? I feel like my force feedback is very light. Let me try a different GT3 car. Why does that feel so strange? Where's that Mustang? I love the SN95 race car build. See if that feels normal. Where is it? We could race R34s too, that'd be kind of sick. There it is. Shinu, what you up to today? Okay, here we go. Oh, my force feedback still feels really strange. Dang, Shinu, that's crazy work. Congrats, man. Good work. Oh no, I'm gonna miss the launch. I don't know why, but my shit feels really weird. Maybe I just need to turn down my steering rotation? No, it still feels really weird. Hey dude, Chino, if you're hitting gaming rankings, who cares about the viewership, man? You know what I mean? Definitely. It's always like that though. Shit's just up and down. Okay, what was that? Oh yeah, power steering. Oh, that's why it feels so funny. I had to take off power steering. I think that'll fix it. Does that fix it? Oh, that fixed it. Uh-oh, now the steering, now it feels insane. Okay, now we're about to be fighting for our life to hold this thing straight. Because see how the Mustang matches up. Okay, I'm ready. Good car, thank you, Pro Driver. Very good car. Yeah, I feel you, Shinu. That is always a battle. Chat, what color should we paint the car? Who's our top gifter right now? Is Hillbilly still in here? Somebody says Dodge Demon. We do have a Demon. We do have a Demon. It be that way, Shinu. You really do. Yep. Oh, here we go. I was a little late on the launch. Coming in hot as hell. Shinu, I would trade my 150 viewers for 7th on the gaming ranking all day, every day. I average like $3 in gifts per stream. So I just say count the blessings. Just keep doing the thing. Count your blessings. There we go. Caught up to Kevin quickly. Little love tap to let him know I'm here. In the dirt. Oh, we're still in the dirt. Stayed flat foot all through the dirt though. Shit. Ah, I destroyed my front left wheel. That's Tusi, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Troy in the house? Troy with a new profile? We got Troy with a new profile or what? Suspension needing tuning? It was looking a little bouncy, eh? I blew it. Almost sent it into the wall. Looks like a 5th gen, not an SN95. I don't know what a 5th gen is. I'm almost certain this is an SN95. It's just a race car version. Wide body and GT3 wing and everything. New Edge, yeah, same difference. A New Edge is an SN95. A New Edge literally is an SN95. New Edge is just a breed of SN95. It's an SN95 with new taillights and a new bumper. Which I guess you're right. You are right. It is it is a New Edge, but I am also right that it's an SN95. Confirmed by Ford Techs. Here we go. There we go. Oh, crazy line! The disrespect on that pass was large, people. Fuck, I wanted too much. I wanted too much. It is the same car, you are indeed correct. We're alright. We're alright. We all get a trophy. You mean an S197? It is not an S197. Or is that what you mean to the guy saying 5th gen? Yo, Jonathan, wait a minute. Jonathan Nopal 22 with the super chat. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan, do you have a color request for the car? What color should I paint this puppy? I'm sorry, Kevin. That was such a disrespectful pass. But if I would have been like 1 foot further in front of you, that would have been a sick pass. What repairs have you had on the van? Thankfully, man. Fucking oil changes and tires. Oil changes and tires, man. Chassis code? Yep. Yeah, New Edge is just a facelift when they did taillights, front bumper, and I think one other thing, side skirt, or what was it? Rear bumper too, maybe? The biggest thing was the taillights. The biggest difference between New Edge, the biggest difference between an original SN97, or holy crap. The biggest difference between an S95 and a New Edge is the taillights, in my opinion. But there's a couple other cosmetic things. What was it? It was, and right, yep, the SN95 is just the chassis code. It's kind of like E46 BMWs. In 2001, they had a facelift where they added in the angel eyes, the halo headlights. What else they do? They did a couple other things. They added the ZHP package as an option, I think. I think that happened in that same facelift time. It's still like an E46, it's just a cooler looking E46. Rowdy through those corners. Sorry, Kevin. Little love tap. Oh, I might be able to get him on the straight. I think I got on the throttle a second earlier. Come on, Bessie! Come on, Bessie! Ah, just not quite. We're both just flat out. So sorry, Kevin. Kind of dive bombed on you there. I was trying so hard not to. This is a neck and neck race, though. Beautiful racing by Kevin and I. He's gonna get me in this section, though. Oh, look at that cut over. Damn it, I knew he was gonna pull through on there. Look at his bumper just barely hanging on from me tapping him. Oh, I'm gaining on him. Can we pass him before the finish line? Nope. Beautiful race, man. Sorry, Kevin. That's good. We had to reset to get Doodle Bob in on the race with us, too. I am using a clutch, but with these cars, you only need a clutch on launch. They had a cool optional Ford racing wheels, too, at the end. Ooh, I didn't know that. Great lap, dude. That was fun, Kevin. Good racing, dude. Good racing the whole way. I bumped you a little bit in the one corner, knocked your bumper loose. You held on to it. Here we go. Dude, if every lap could be like that, holy crap, that'd be fun. But I got a good launch on Doodle. From the UK, what inspired you to do the van setup? Quite a few things, really. I moved out to Colorado, which is known for mountain biking, snowboarding, a lot of skate parks for riding BMX and skateboarding. I moved out there, but Colorado's also known for being super expensive. So by the time that I lived out there for a few years, I spent all my time and energy just trying to make money to pay for living. I realized I didn't go snowboarding once in the multiple years I lived in Colorado, and I moved out there to snowboard and ride mountain bikes and shit. I realized something had to change. So I got so ass backwards. What's the point of living out here if I can't do the shit that I moved out here to do? And enter the van era. Being able to live in a cool place without spending cool place. Look at this pass! Go, Missy, go, Missy, go! Oh, we're in front. We're staying flat out for as long as we can. We almost touched 5th gear this time. Fuck. I moved to Colorado. It is super expensive, dude. It is. It's beautiful out there. I love Colorado, but fuck. It is like California levels of expensive, 100%. Thank you for the follow, Sid, and notification. Damn, pretty good lines through there. Man, blowing that corner just gave the race to Kevin. Ghostface, thank you for the gift. First gift we've gotten in a while. Rowdy, but we saved it. Oh, Doodle Bob launched so then he could have caught up with us. Good move, Doodle Bob. I assumed that we were stopping to start a new race with you, so I threw in the towel. Moved from northern Michigan. I'm a high-end detailer, so I need a... Oh, yep, pro driver. That's a good call. Yeah, the weather in Colorado is also sick. Miles, thank you for the chilies, bro. Your first ever gift. I thought you had me, dude. I know. I sold in that one corner. Luke, I'm actually going to look at a house tomorrow. Oops. I'm sorry, I blew it. I blew it. Doodle Bob also didn't launch, but I kind of blew it. New wheel? Here, we'll switch the wheels after this lap. After this race. I'm a detailer for Porsche in the UK. Damn, dude, that's sick. That's a badass job. That was the best I've taken that corner yet. That was the best I've taken both of those corners yet. That felt fast. Yo soy mucho rápido. Tú eres demasiado retardo. How do you say slow in Spanish? I think that's Italian. I think what I said was Italian. Yep, shower at the gym. I also have 2 outdoor showers in the van. I can set up a shower inside the van, but it sucks. It's a pain in the ass to do. It's a mess. I've only set up the indoor shower like 2 times, I think, ever. Which it was nice. Those 2 times, it was nice. It was up when I was in the Rocky Mountains and it was cold as shit outside. There was no Planet Fitnesses nearby. Nice football. Yeah, man. Definitely. You'll enjoy it, dude. Any sim wheel with force feedback is good. I say all the time, whatever you got, if it has force feedback, you're set. I detail a lot of Porsches, mostly older ones. Oh, difficult paint corrections. Dude, what a trade to have. That's a cool job. That's a cool trade. That'd be kind of stressful. Doodle Bob's got a rolling start. Here, wait. Should I wait for Kevin a little bit? Should we reset? Oh, sorry, Kevin. Oh my God. Right after I hit the reset button, I thought, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kevin's coming in hot right there. Should we change cars? Oh, we lost Doodle Bob. Old cars with sketchy paints and resprays. Oh! I don't know anything about paint correction. I literally don't even know how you guys do that. 69 E-Type. Oh my God. Bro, that's stressful. Working on that old and nice of a car. Getting a little rowdy through there. I should have stayed on the throttle though. I could have shot in the inside. I let off after I bumped him because I felt bad. He got on the throttle before I did. Shit. Latham, what's up, man? Well, we're gaining on him though. Paul in the mail, coming in hot. Coming by on the outside. No! Oh, sorry, Kevin. I spun it out. What's Kevin's YouTube? Kevin's YouTube is Kevin Debovic. Kevin Debovic Racing. I'm probably butchering his last name. What's up, Cody B? Cody B in the chat. Love you, Cody B in the chat. Everybody knows Cody pulling up. Legend. What's good, Cody? We're doing great, man. We're chilling. We've been doing some BeamNG today, drifting. Now we're doing a little bit of racing, a little bit of GT3 stuffs. Good. Let's pull out a new car, eh? Or should we switch to Assetto? Should we do 30 minutes before we end the stream? Should we do 30 minutes on drifting tow runs on Assetto? I was having a lot of fun with that. Okay, thanks for the follow. Your first follower we've gotten in a while, and our 225th follower of the live stream. Also, we got all these sick supercars that we could race with. Cody B in the chat. Mr. Kevin back in the chat. EJ says go drifting. Look at this thing. Should we do it, Kevin? What's up, Talham? Holy shit, she's a little snappy. Sounds sick. Where'd you get that 65 Mustang drag? I think that was a, Kevin, was that a, I'm drawing a blank on their name. It's like the biggest mod maker for BeamNG. I'm drawing a blank right now what their name is. Kevin, are you trying to do fruit lines? Do some tow runs again? The Scuba fruit lines? That's what I'm feeling. I've been kind of fiending to get back on fruit lines all day. I'm not going to lie. Wait, Forza 6, May 15th? Is that real? Def Games, did they actually drop a release date for the new Horizon game? I've been doing full-time content for a while. For a little while here, we've been doing full-time content, which has been yeah, dude, Scooby. Let's do it. We're gonna end the stream off with a little bit of Assetto Corsa. If you guys want to see some tight, skilled drifting and driving through the Japan mountains, that's what we're about to be delivering. McKimmy's a good dude. McKimmy's a good dude. Football. Forza leaked it, dude. They accidentally leaked it. We love that. Hopefully it doesn't get like no take backsies. You hear? Don't you dare be like GTA and pull a take backseat moment on us. May. Damn, bro. I'm gonna have to set my schedule. I'm gonna clear my schedule. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Didn't want to load in at first. Oh, we're all out of drink. Well, I guess I'll drink water. Fucking water. We Sam, you stream? What kind of stuff do you stream? Quick Trip is the best, dude. Midwest gang. Damn, dude, you could recognize Quick Trip just by their coffee cup. That's impressive. Alright, let's do this. Race fuel, 410s. Cody, are you still in here? Do you like fruit lines? Who doesn't like fruit lines? Okay, back to 900 degrees wheel rotation. I understand. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to turn that down. There's Kevin's username right there, actually. 1 second. Be ready to screenshot Kevin's username to look him up on the tube. See. You haven't tried this? Dude, you got to, Cody. It's so fun. It's such a classic. That's Kevin right in front of me. His username on YouTube is the same. Kevin Debovic Racing. Kevin looking smooth right off the get-go. Oh, I jinxed the hell out of him, man. Why did I have to say that? Yeah, dude, I'll buy Forza immediately, no doubt. I'll be trying to get the pre-release. I'll be trying to get on there as soon as a guy possibly can. I need to do something about my Assetto Corsa graphics. What is this? Maybe I could mess with my pure filter real quick, and that would help a little bit, but damn. My Assetto Corsa looking like it's from 2012. Kevin's killing it. Oh, I should have pulled handbrake there. Damn, triple screen. Damn, I hope I can have a triple screen set up by the time Forza drops too. That'd be lit. I'm going to pre-optive. They better not mess up this game. Yeah, pre-order. I feel you. Dude, thank you, man. Hold up, I'm struggling. Nicholas, it might be tough to find you. It's his first time ever streaming on YouTube, so I'm sure the algorithm is not helping push him. But that's his username on YouTube right there. Kevin Debovic, but then put racing behind that. Okay, this time I'm going to try to take off nice and close. Kevin going wide. I think I might have bumped Kevin right there. Oh! Imagine you and the homie are going drifting, and that's your first corner. You see that? What's up, Plazer? Def Games, I appreciate that, man. We'll see. Should have downshifted sooner. Bad lines. I'm sorry, Kevin. Oh! That's probably my bad. I kind of brake checked out of nowhere right there. Are we still good? Oh, we lost Kevin. Hopefully this lobby fills up. Usually all it takes is 2 or 3 people in here. And then before you know it, other people start joining. They see that there's a poppin' to scuba server going, and all of a sudden a bunch of randoms start joining up. If anybody has a Assetto Corsa and you guys want to drive with us, more the merrier, man. Damn it. That's pathetic. Deserve it, man. Been watching almost a year now. Struggle is real. Streamers need a break. Appreciate you, Def Games. Def, do you stream? Ruby, dude, Ford Transit all day. TRX 150 was good. Ezzy, thanks for the follow. You're our first new follower since we switched over to Assetto Corsa. Ooh, Silo's in here again. Silo, dude, Silo, say something in the chat. What's your username? Josh Rideout, Lab, Kyle, Kurt, and MCar. Thank you for the follows, gang. First 5 followers of the Assetto Corsa portion of the stream. Appreciate you guys. Brodick, dude, join up. Please do. Please do. We're on the ACS server. It is the Fruit Lines map. Fruit Lines map, BDC cars. Hop in, man. I followed and you said nothing? Bro, you don't have a username. You have no username. What's your main items from Quick Trip? To be honest, it's a weird one. The raw chicken. The raw chicken. What's up, Mel? Thank you for stopping in. How was the day? I feel you on that. Leafy greens? Nice, dude. How you liking Seattle? Kurt? Hell yeah, brother. Kurt, this is the R12. Ain't no way dirty Q-tips in here. Let's go. Bear War, what's up? Christopher, what's good? ASAP, what is good? Wait, ASAP, are you Silo? Who's Silo? Oh, what's your favorite drink? Probably, I don't really have one, I guess. I'm really not a big gas station kind of guy. I don't buy anything from gas. I hate overpaying for shit. Like, I refuse to spend $1 more for a drink from a gas station than like getting it somewhere else. But their caramel iced coffee was pretty good. It was very caramely. Too caramely. You're not. ASAP. Well, I appreciate you pulling up. I'm trying to figure out who Cairo, or who, yeah, is it Cairo? I'm trying to figure out who Cairo is. They keep joining in to the streams, right? Or joining into the server to play with us. Maybe it's a coincidence? Oh, Levi's trying to join up? Just like that, we're about to have a full Fruit Line server. Oh, I should have got his car. I love the GS300. Just dragging my bumper across that edge. Hey, I see you trying, okay. You got it, WR, stay in it, stay in it. These cars love, if you're watching the stream, these cars love full throttle and left foot brake. Just do a lot of, and this map requires so much handbrake pulls. I mean, it doesn't require it, but it's a lot easier with it. those R5s, excellent wheel in my opinion, absolutely. I think the R5 is one of the best bang for buck wheels on the market right now. Just enough power, not too little, not too much. It's just affordable enough to where like a normal hobbyist or somebody just wanting to enter sim racing can afford to scoop it without having a big background in sim racing and knowing that they want to spend $1,000 on a rig. Like, it's so easy to do. Oh, sorry. Both went a little too wide. Do I not remember what you said? I have to install the map or something? This one, it is modded cars and a map. These are the BDC cars, Bravo Delta Charlie. And then the map is Fruit Lines. So if you type in Fruit Lines, you should be able to find the server and then just click download missing mods. Living in a van but not liking gas stations, that's so funny. Yeah, right? No kidding, what a catch-22. I hate buying shit from gas stations. That is my, I don't know, I can't stand it. I hate overspending, even if it's $1, even if I overspend $1, if I pay $3 for a Gatorade at a gas station compared to $2 at Walmart, I hate that shit. My quick trip items is a half and half Arizona tea, maple waffle sausage, egg, and cheese. Oh my god, that sounds good. That sounds really good. I've not really eaten a real meal all day today, so let's chill on that. Let's all just take a break from the food talk, otherwise the live stream's gonna end sooner than planned. That does sound delicious, I'm just kidding. I got stuff to make some fajitas tonight. Fajitas. Mel, I appreciate you pulling up. It's been a minute. Sketchy line, sketchy line. Oh yeah, dude, the 12-inch wheel mod is such a good investment, might you call it. I didn't know gas stations were more expensive. Never really noticed the UK. No way. Yeah, some gas stations are crazy. Some gas stations are like, a Gatorade's fucking $5 compared to it should be like $1.50 at Walmart. Axel, thanks for the follow. Evan, please don't spam. Please no spam it. I'm so thankful to have a handbrake again. It's been so long. That made me hungry. I had to eat now. Dude, Death Games, I'm in the same boat. Now all of a sudden, all I'm thinking about is those fajitas. Ooh. Big crash. Solon, welcome back. The map name is Fruit Space Lines. Like fruit, like an apple, an orange. Fruit, F-R-U-I-T. Did I mess that up? Space Lines, L-I-N-E-S. Trying to catch up to Silo here. Get back here, you dirty dog. Yeah, R9 is the sweet spot. I do always say that. The R5 is a great value. The R9 is a great budget, or the R3 is a great budget setup. But if you can afford to go R9, spend a few $100, buy the R9, you're set for life. You'll never need more force feedback. You might want more force feedback eventually, but you'll never need it. The R9 is always enough. I do believe that. Heartily. Or what am I trying to say? I believe that strongly. I'm running a crappy Logitech. I need to upgrade desperately. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh, you won't be disappointed, man. It's so worth the money. Nice, we got dirty Q-tip. Oh, sorry. I never know whether we should go left or right. I don't know what way is like the normal way. I want to follow somebody. Nobody wants to lead. Isn't that the story of how it goes? Okay, let's get behind Dirty Q-Tip. I know he can lead a good line. Dirty Q-Tip was one of the first people that I got VDC doors with. Oh, got a little ahead of myself there, but we corrected. Oh shit, ended up in that guardrail, otherwise I would have dove in on the door there. I know, people. I think maybe it's distance in the USA to go in between places more fast. Right. Mel, I wonder if that is it. It isn't that much more expensive. You don't notice Gatorades being super expensive or stuff like that at gas stations. It is the crazy Europe versus America, just like how the difference in like vastness and how wide, how big America is, how much nothing is in between everything. What's up, Carolyn? Let's see if I can get caught up to Dirty Q-Tip here. Uh-oh. I blew it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Nice slow entry together. I'm already selling. Nope, recovered. Carolyn, thank you for the heartbeat. Oh, I need to take all that shit off my screen about the GIFs affecting the gameplay. Good dodge, player. Beautiful lines going on right now. Dirty Q-Tip is just such a good lead driver. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Another one. Sorry. Dirty Q-Tip's like, geez, this guy's fucking smacking me around. Okay. What is this, fucking amateur hour? Pull together, damn. Jesus. What kind of van? It's a 2015 Ford Transit, 148 wheelbase, extended tall roof. Carolyn, how was the day? Did we miss a light goal? We're ripping right now, man. We may have missed a light goal. That is my bad, but I am ripping. I'm trying my hardest to keep up with Dirty Q-Tip. Oh, that'll do it. Pull off the wheel, the RS, and we'll put the CS on. What was that? It sounded kind of destructive. How long are you going to be live for? I hate to say it, but the live is definitely ending pretty soon. Fuck, I was trying to pull the handbrake and I accidentally grabbed the shifter. I keep doing that. More left foot brake. Calm down. More left foot brake. Oh, kind of pinned. I kind of pinned Dirty Q-Tip there. what an overtake. What an overtake that guy's made. Shit, I thought that was a right turn. I just yeeted it. When me and my family did a road trip around California, we drove for hours and saw nothing. Yeah. That's what I really want to go to the UK just for that. To compare that would be such a trip. Because I have so many days of driving through nothingness. There's a lot of nothingness in the US. Whoa, this guy's blowing in. Let's see if I can get caught up to the train here. Oh, me and Player both sold. Yeah, it's crazy. Like in the Midwest, when people talk about California, it's like they only picture Los Angeles and San Diego, but they don't understand like California is vast. Like the vast majority of California is farmland. Like North California just goes on and on and on, and it's just so much emptiness. So many people, when they think of California, they just think of the chaos, but that really isn't it. My house is a good 30-minute drive nearest gas station. And John, are you in California? Yep, Amber, it's in Iowa. Yep. Oh, Kevin's still in here. Ripping. There goes my mouse. There goes my mouse. Rest in peace. Let's see if I can catch up to Kevin. God damn it, I keep grabbing that instead of the shifter. Or instead of the handbrake. I keep grabbing the shifter instead of the handbrake. Oh, sick, John. Dude, I was looking at cabins in Northern California a lot. It's like they're almost cheap enough to where I can pull it off, but just not quite. They're not cheap enough that I can pull it off, like, right now. And I'm feeling like I kind of want a property right now. I want a house. I want a home base. Good night, EJ. Thanks for hanging out so long, man. Where do I search for the map name online? You can download this map off of, what's it called? Can somebody help me out? What's the Assetto Corsa website that has all the mods? Too Fast Racing? Is that what it is? Good luck buying anything up here. Can't get a house under 200. Dude, you totally can, John. Well, it goes back to I'm looking at broke down ass old houses. Some of them are off-grid cabins, but there are totally in as far north central California as you can go. There are definitely some options for like 150 or something. But like I said, most of them are like halfway gutted, or they're off-grid, or there's some large issue with them. There's some reason. And they're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. They're truly middle of bumfuck nowhere, which I'm okay with that. But still, even at that, like to spend like 150 grand on a house that needs a bunch of work, has some sort of large, undesirable piece of it, like, I'd rather just buy a shitty house in the Midwest for 40 grand and then just go visit California. We'll love to have on Kevin. Oh, I followed him up in the bushes. Blew it. What is good, Dirty Q-Tip? Is that true? Guys, how's the game audio? Is the game audio too loud? Yeah, they brought renovation properties in, yep. Which a lot of them are like livable. Like it's not like full renovation, needs to be torn down to the studs. They're just not nice. Sorry, player. We'll reset. Dude, look at this. Me and Kevin joining the server, and it's just me and Kevin. And literally, like, what are we, 10 minutes into playing in the server, now the server's packed. I do love that about Assetto Corsa. Drift lobbies can fill up so quick. All it takes is just a few people to pull up to them, and suddenly it's a full lobby. Why did I do that? We have a beautiful full train in front of me and I'm selling. Let's see if I can snap out of it. I can't see shit because all the smoke. Dude, Dirty Q-Tip, I was stoked to see you join in. Got packed quick, man. So much fun, dude, totally. Yeah, servers like this, man, like, I don't know, I'd rather them be busy. I know I'm getting in the way and annoying some people by sucking, but like, you know, that's part of the game. Oh, Lowlife is in here. Okay, here's a door that I can get. Dirty Q-Tip, dude, you led one of the best lead lines I've had on this map so far. Right when you joined, I followed you and was like, now this is a door I know I can chase. Oh, what a dodge. Water. I've done a mix of blue collar and white collar, but I've been full-time social media for a good couple of years now. A good little neck pop each way. We had 370-80 Kevin. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Okay, there's gonna be an echo for a second, that's my bad. Okay, see if it's a little too loud. Just gonna be trying to listen here and see if the game audio is too loud. I feel like it's not. I think it's my heater. I think the main thing that sounds loud as fuck while you can't hear me is my heater. Oh, I was trying to get caught up. And now the heater is just so fucking loud. Is that a little bit better? Are we going this way now? A little switch up, a little change of direction. I don't remember this way at all. I have no idea where I'm going. Is this a right turn? This is a right turn. Sorry, Dirty Q-Tip. Sorry. That is better. The audio is good. We still hear your voice, bet, John. I know the audio kind of sucks, and I appreciate you guys just putting up with that. I'm sorry for it. I need to get a new mic. I don't know this map at all. This is just all blind corners to me. I proved it right there. Was that Kevin? Oh shit, Dirty Q-Tip left me in the dust. He's waiting to find Jet. I think that might be Lowlife behind me or Kevin. Ribbon. I'm trying to get caught up. There we go. This corner, we're diving in there. Shit. The corner is angled way different than I was expecting. Damn it! It's like I almost get up on his door and then I do something stupid every time. Never fails. Oh shoot. We're near the end of the stream. Neil's welcome back. Malin, what's good, dude? What is good, bro? How's it been? How is the insurance slanging going for you? I'm going to look at a house tomorrow, Malin. I'm going to look at a house and, damn, Malin, no way. Congrats, bro. So, have you been doing good pretty consistently, Ben? If you don't mind me asking, I don't know. Get hella personal all of a sudden. So, how much money do you make every year? Have you had to deal with many chargebacks yet? That's another question that's like, I don't mean to ask. Got a new lead company? Fire. How much you pay per lead? But with going to look, no chargebacks yet, dude. Good work, man. I'll never forget, dude, my biggest sale that I ever had. It was a $360 a month policy. So up front was like about $3,000 for the first like 8-month dealio. 64 bucks, nice, man, like great investment. Dude, I'll never forget though. That was my first big sale too. It was my first like multi-$1,000 day. And sure as shit, like 2 months later, it got a chargeback. And dude, I already went like cracker rich. I already bought a bunch of dumb shit. I was like, I made $2,700 today, and I went and bought, I mean, nothing like big, just like went out to eat and like fucking, I don't know, ordered some new dirt bike parts, and then like 2 months later, the chargeback hit. And I was like, oh. Which I really didn't expect that, because the dude was rich as hell, man. He met me in like $1 million house, and he was bragging about being a big money guy. And like when I presented like a $200 plan to him, he's like, oh, that's not near enough. We can do way more than that. So I presented like the $350 a month plan. He's like, that's no problem. That's a great deal. And he made it seem like it was no sweat. So I really didn't see a chargeback coming. What's up, Jalen? Or Jamin? What am I doing? Get on the road. Get on the road. But congrats, man. Dude, good work. 1K day feels good. Yeah, dude, but with that house that I'm going to go look at tomorrow, it is like, it's a 60-mile radius from a bunch of different sizable towns here in Iowa. So it would be a pretty ideal spot for me to be able to buy leads with a wide range of, try to buy a set of leads over in Waterloo and plan for doing a day or a week over there. Chargeback happens, you're on it, yeah, and it did too. It didn't like, you know, it didn't, but it still hurt. It was like to wake up to see that like all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, now I need to sell like 3 policies just to dig myself out of that hole. But it balanced out in the long run. I loved life insurance, man. Well, yeah, I loved life insurance. That was a cool gig. Met a bunch of cool people. How much per lead? Oh shit, dirty Q-tip, I'm so sorry. I'm looking like a fucking dude. Tame Takeoff, what is good, bro? Thank you for the 100s. Welcome in, Mr. ABN. I'm sucking all of a sudden. I need to snap out of it. Do you have a religion? Nah, I would not say that. Shit. I would not say that necessarily. I can send you and invite you to this lead company. Both get $50. I love that. I can walk you through it. I hate to say it, but I let my licenses lapse about 1 or 2 years ago. I forget what it is. Some stoic guy or some book or something along the lines of burn all the boats, I think is the saying or the name of the book. But it's just like the concept of like, don't have a plan B. Fuck having a plan B, because that means you're not all in on plan A. You don't believe in plan A. And a couple of years ago, I burned all the boats. I let my insurance company's my insurance licensing lapse. I was like, that's it, dude. I'm full-time content creator, and I gotta lock the fuck in if I want this to work. And it was good, it did. I locked in because of it. Because I was making enough through health insurance renewals to like kind of pay most of my monthly bills. So I was like, I didn't feel a pressure. There wasn't the fire under me to make content like there should have been. Because I was like kind of getting by without it. So I was like, which it was kind of accidental, you know. To be honest, I thought that I renewed my shit, and apparently I didn't. until I didn't realize until my renewals stopped coming in. I was like, oh shit. That's a problem. They're super easy to get active again. Dude, I've wondered. I had no idea what the process was like. When they did lapse, I did make sure and call in. When I learned that they lapsed. Oh, sorry, Kevin. I called in to make sure that I would be able to get them back without having to do all the testing over again. Because fuck, dude, that was kind of rough. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was enough to where I'm surely not trying to do that again. Shit, I hate bookwork. Not a bookwork kind of guy. Never have been. I can do it. I'll do it, but hate it. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely, I don't know. If I'd have a home base, if I'd be in Iowa again, it would make it possible to wonder about doing something like that and being able to go close, kind of like what we talked about, closing in person. I know people do sell insurance fully remote and close over the phone. I just don't think I can do it, man. I don't think that I have that skill. Maybe I do, but I don't think so. It's hard enough to get somebody to trust you and close in person, let alone fucking over the phone when they're to get them to give you your social security number and sorry, dirty Q-tip. Dude, Malin, are you still in here? Malin, do you follow? Wait, are you still in here? This track is Fruit Lines, Lewis. One of my favorite tracks on Assetto Corsa. It's a legendary track. To Scuba Fruit Lines. No air conditioning. No, I mean, like, the van has air conditioning when I drive. Oh shit, whoever's behind me, I'm sorry I pulled the handbrake right there. I was reading a chat. And I have a really bad habit of just tugging on the handbrake when I read chat. Malin, are you still in here? I think Malin might have dipped. Dude! Shadow Valley for like 10 minutes? Ooh. Kevin, you're trying to rip a little Shadow Valley before we leave? I'm down with a quick little Shadow Valley sesh. I also should probably get off in about 10 minutes. I'm on that same... I've been live for 3 hours so far today. Pretty good stream. Nothing to write back home about, but it was a good one. Let's see here. You only play racing sims, bro. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Shadow Valley, I say. And then I leave. Oh, you play any shooters? That's what you're wondering. Not really. We're gonna do a throwback stream here pretty soon where I am going to play, some classic Call of Duties eventually. I'd like to do that. ACS SimHQ Franz is in there. Oh wait, dude, I've played with Franz before. That dude's been in the lobbies before. I can't type in the chat, but it's fruit, like an apple, lines. Lines. Lewis, thanks for the follow. Play truck sim? Not a big truck sim guy. We're 1 follower away from 245 new follows. You should play Warzone, drive around the truck? That's a genius idea, actually, John. That is. Yeah, still live. What's up, P-Border? Yeah, we're hopping off soon, man. We're just gonna do a quick 10 minutes here, getting some doors on Shadow Valley, and then head up and make some dinner. Big day tomorrow. Heading to go look at that house tomorrow, first thing in the morning. Flair and 6. Thank you guys for those follows. Anton, thank you for the follow. 246 new followers today. Super rad. I appreciate you guys, man. That's huge. Apparently in Iowa, it's about 2 2 hours and 20 minutes from here. Ooh, little tump tap, little tail tap. Homie says, show me what you got. Show me what you're working with. Show me what you got. There's Franz, man. I've drove with him a time or two. Carolyn, that is a downside. It's like, how far? It's like, if I'm not, beautiful, in the zone, Kevin. Hour and a half from the racetrack. But here's what I'm coming to grips with. There's only 4 track day events every year anyways at that racetrack. So like, to 4 times a year to drive the race car to the track and try to not break the race car while there, I don't know what. And then thankfully I do have friends in Cedar Rapids at the racetrack, so maybe worst came to worst, if I did break some shit at the racetrack, instead of towing the car home, if it's something simple, I could tow it to the homies spot in Cedar Rapids, and then like try to fix it to be able to drive it home a week later or whatever. And on that same thought process, I was looking, you can buy a shitty old 90s V8 truck, you know, for like $4 grand, find a shitty car trailer for a few grand, which like that starts to add up quick. But like looking in the long term of things, I don't know. If it's not an issue, right? Part of the sacrifice we make, yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like, if the property's right, like, it's kind of silly to base where I live off of an event that only happens 4 times a year. If the drift track had events like fucking every weekend, all winter or all summer, or if they even ran through the winter, like, but the more I thought about it, I'm like, geez, dude, there's only 4 events a year. Like, that's kind of crazy to like base my whole life around 4 events a year. And it's out in the middle of nowhere. The town is in the middle of absolute nowhere. So if I got a drift car, there's plenty of cornfield-ridden roads with nobody around that I absolutely can go out in the middle of the day and rip some donuts in my drift car and not have the cops interfere with me. So like, there's ups and downs. The problem is I want to film it all. I want to make content of the drift stuff, and then that's where it gets really scary. Is posting videos of you doing donuts and drifting on public roads. Like, that's, you know, a gamble. But whatever. Love those places, lots of farm animals, yeah. Speaking of which, I hope it doesn't smell like cows there. Hopefully it does not smell too much like cows. But we'll see tomorrow. Check her out tomorrow. Guard dog, yep, I've lived in the van for like 5 years. So what if you get used to it? Right, plus it's yours, yeah. That's what I'm starting to think, is like, it's super cute too. It's the most cute and well put together house that I've found for under 50K. The foundation's completely fucked and falling in, which obviously that's a large concern. But at the same time, I don't know. You can fix it. You can fix it. Like, here's the kitchen. You guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. What's up, Cole? Send me pics? Yeah, definitely will. Definitely will. It's super sick. What's up, Cole? Are you back in Colorado? Oh, my bad. Lewis, are you looking for this track, or are you looking for the track that I was on a minute ago, the mountain track? Super grandma starter home. 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Has a 2-car garage, detached. Oh, nice, Cole. Dude, sick. Good thing you got that job in. That's a good one. Oh, here's Franz. I've driven with him before. I think I see this guy on the VDC servers commonly. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can follow Low Life. He leads a good lead run. Hopefully I can get his door real nicely. And then I do that shit right at the get-go. Yeah, see here, try to get caught up. Dude, the garage is like one of the biggest things that has me sold on it. The last track is called Fruit Lines. Is there any chance somebody in the chat can type out Fruit Lines? Yeah, I definitely am cool. I'm going to look at it tomorrow. Go look at it tomorrow. I found the foundation is even worse than originally assumed, I think. Fruit Lines, yep, but with an S on the end of line. Okay, Lowlife's gonna follow me. Let's see if I can do the thing here. See if I can give him a nice, smooth lead run. I say as I send it into the wall. Yeah, Cole, definitely. I'm gonna try to take a bunch of pictures and videos. Yeah, foundation issues, super scary. Super scary. We'll see how bad it is in person. But, I don't know, where I'm at with this, if I can get it cheap enough, I don't give a shit. Like, I hate to be dumb about it, but to a certain degree, the building's been standing 150 years. She might be a little lopsided. The foundation might be kind of failing a little bit. But to tear some of that shit out and pour a new footer underneath, stack some bricks, or stack some I don't know what you call them. Not bricks, but bricks. To be able to kind of rebuild where it's really bad, help kind of keep it from getting worse, and then forget about it. Just fucking, if you buy a house for 25 grand and just live in it. Like, if it, you know, see what happens with it, but if it's been standing 150 years, like, it's not going to tip over tomorrow. And if the city doesn't know, like, as long as the city isn't going to, like, condemn it dangerous and kick you out or some shit. You know, if I'm buying a cheap rental property, I want to live in it for a year. You know, I'm used to my whole house being off level. So the house will feel nice and level even if it's not. I see social media guys jack up boarding section. Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking. And I've had a couple people in chat, that's like Dirt, who I've mentioned to you before, Cole. He's a big contractor and has done all sorts of construction his whole life. He said that he's jacked up a good amount of houses before. And he said that he wouldn't worry about it. He's like, dude, buy that thing. He's like, 100% just buy that thing. Oh wait, who is this? Finna, who is this? Oh, this is ABN. This is ABN laying down like the smoothest line ever. Kevin snaked his way in front. Oh, that was almost a legendary move. Right, Cole, that's what it seems like. It's literally like, it's gonna be like just, it's gonna be pretty similar to like a deck scenario of just like digging out where the issue is, pouring a small pad. Oh shit. And then instead of a post going on it, just stacking rocks and slopping some shit on. Just bought a jackhammer. Dang, that's pretty good timing. Hopefully we don't need a jackhammer. Well, probably would. I don't know, where it's bad, it looks like you can pull the foundation out by hand in that one corner with how crumpled it is. But today I realized that, like, so where that back corner is all crumpled apart, the whole wall, so like, say this is where the bad corner is, this whole wall on this side is, like, way out of plumb. It's like 10 or 15 feet away from the corner. There's a spot where it should just be one foundation in a straight line, and there's a heavy shift to where it's like, instead of it being like this, it's like that. It's like, it looks like maybe it's like 6 inches roughly. I don't know, I haven't seen it in person yet, so hopefully it's not 6 inches, but it looks like it's like out of plumb, like almost 6 inches, which is a little more scary. Oops, sorry. A little more scary than just one bad corner. But once again, it comes back to like, who gives a fuck? Well, you know what I mean? Like, dig the real bad corner out, give that some better support, jack it up just a few inches just to kind of straighten things out a little. And as long as the concrete doesn't look like it's crumbling, which it didn't. You know, I don't know. Couple Caspers in there too, maybe, right, B? Any tips for drifting? I have a full video on the YouTube page titled How to Drift in Assetto Corsa on Wheel in 4 steps. Heavily recommend you check that out. Heavily recommend. Dig out the back, fill around, then like where it's getting pushed outwards to be able to see that. It does get scary when you start trying to think about moving like 15 foot of foundation. What, you know, who gives a shit? I don't know. To a certain degree. Jam it back a little bit in the right direction. Best you can, like dig it out, jam it back in the right direction. Maybe pour some sort of like small foundation thing on the outside of the foundation in the hole to allow like to keep it from tipping anymore. But I don't know, that's what a big selling point for me is. All the houses I've looked at under 50 grand pretty much needed day one immediate renovations. Like they're absolutely disgusting on the inside to where like I wouldn't even want to live in there day one. Like at bare minimum it needs like paint in all the rooms to deal with like nasty smells. Or, you know, like the last cabin I was looking at in Kansas, every window was completely smashed out. It looks like it had been left sitting abandoned for shit, a year, 2 years. Every piece of flooring was pulled. It was down to subfloor all the way around the cabin. So it was like day one I wouldn't have been able to move in. This one's move-in ready. It says turnkeys I found for under 50 grand. Hey, welcome back, hillbilly. And that's the selling point on me, is like I can just move in and not think about the foundation for 2 months. It's been sagging in for 150 years. If I could just buy that and move into it for 2 months, come up with a good game plan for the foundation, save a bit more money back up after having to spend a bunch to get into the house, and then be able to like tackle that big thing. That is a big downside, Cole. It is, it's like, where could I say it's relative to that you recognize? It's kind of by Ames. I think it's like an hour and a half to the drift track in Cedar Rapids. So it's like borderline be able to drive your car there. Dude, Team Takeoff, you are leading perfect doors, dude. This is so fun to chase. Let's see, I haven't done the exactly to the track yet. Hawkeye Downs. It is an hour and 32 minutes. So it's far enough. That's like the homie in Japan. He just drove, he bought a drift car. He owned it for like a month. Drove that shit 2.5 hours to a drift track, drifted there all day, drove that shit home 2.5 hours through the Japan mountains. So it's like, you know, drift car guys do it. Right, close to trailer transport, right. And that's what, so then last night I was up till like 1 in the morning looking on Marketplace. You can buy a shitty old 90s truck, an old Chevy, for like $4 grand with like around 100,000 miles on it. It'll be a total dog pulling a trailer. It'll be slow as shit, but it's only going, hop on the highway, drive for an hour, 20 minutes. There we go, low light. So like, right, cool, yep. It's super common for drift guys to do that, to do a full hour commute, over an hour, 2 hour commute to the track. It's gnarly to think of. Carolyn, right, that's what we hope, you're right. But I don't know, it's out in the middle of bumfuck too, so then like I was saying, like, I don't know, and there's only 4 track days a year. 4 days out of the year you can go to that racetrack and legally drive. So like, to build my life around a place that only has 4 events a year, and like odds are the car's gonna be broken down for one of those events, or I'll be busy, or something won't line up, or I'll be traveling in the van, or to like build my life around that and only be able to legally drive a few times a year anyways is kind of stupid. But it's in the middle of bumfuck, so like I'd be able to drive, sorry, dirty Q-tip. I'd be able to drive out of my garage door, and in 2 turns, I'd be on the middle of nowhere. Oh shit. A middle of nowhere, my car's broken. Middle of nowhere road surrounded in cornfields where I could just absolutely drift, do donuts. I could shred and not have anybody nearby to call the cops. I could go and shred. Dirty Q-tip, yep. Long time since I've driven with him. Shit, this guy wants somebody to lead. I don't want to lead. We all want to follow. Nobody wants to lead. It's a stage though, right? Gain a rental, yep. And that's what I'm looking at it too, is if I could convince them to sell that shit for $25K, Mexico, right dude, Mexico is two turns out the door, love nuts. I'm like 10 minutes away from Mexico in that car, or in that house. So that's pretty dialed too. Street driving is available. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the rental thing. It's like, it goes back to the foundation. Like, I buy that shit, I live in it for a year or so, and then from that point I'm ready to move back in the van full time, or, you know, whatever it may be. I need to stop trying to go that way. Rent in the area is anywhere for a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Ooh! Is anywhere from like $500 to $1,200. Team Takeoff in the chat, dude. Kevin, he's ripping too. I know as he was. We might have lost him. So if I buy for 25 grand, make the foundation stop getting worse, cover it up with some nice bushes, have mom go in there and plant a nice flower bed in front of where the foundation's falling apart, well, where it's out of line, fix the part that's falling apart. Cover that shit up, live in it for a year, rent it, and then just rent it out. $500 a month for somebody. It would not take long for a $25K house to pay for itself. A few years. This is Assetto Corsa Hillbilly. Appreciate you pulling back up. Definitely an investment property, right? Like, it's kind of a good middle of like, Kevin, are you still alive? Hope you get the house tomorrow. Hope it's not too bad shape. Thank you, Amber. At this point, I'm hoping that the foundation doesn't look like absolutely terrifying. Like immediate, no, I'm not doing that. And then I'm hoping that the people will, they'll be open to a low ball. They're asking 35. My thought is if I can get it for 25. Shit, sorry man, sorry low life. I was changing cameras mid-slide like a total dick. And then I just piled them into the wall. Yeah, definitely bet co-op. We'll see. I mean, tomorrow... Oh, you're still live. Killing it, Kevin. Killing it, bro. Oh, here we go. We still got Team Takeoff in here. We got ABN Skater. God damn, he's so smooth. I still need to learn how to transition. ABN is great for learning how to transition properly. Maybe just bullying him along. I love that, dude. Oh, I did it right there. That one felt so correct. Very rarely they do. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. Tomorrow I'll go look at it. Get a bunch of pictures and videos of the foundation thing. And then I think I'm going to stay in the area for a day or two. And then I might reach out and see if I can find a foundation guy. Reach out and see if I can find a foundation guide in the area that does free estimates. If it does look kind of questionable, I'm hoping I can find a dude that does free estimates and be able to have him come there and look at it and just get an opinion from somebody who's like really in that trade to know like, yeah dude, don't buy this shit, this is bad, you're never going to be able to resell this house. Or have him be like, yeah man, like, we can charge you 20 grand to do it, we're going to dig it all out and pour new footers here and here and build the foundation back up on top of them and and just give me a game plan. And then also that would give me some leverage to barter, to be like, look man, the foundation guy said it's 30 fucking, or it costs as much as the house to fix the foundation, it's total. But I like the grandma house vibe, so I can offer you 20. Carolyn, they have rescheduled my doctor appointment 2 times in a row. So now it is, I don't even know, next week at some point. Oh shit, sorry ABN. Sorry dude, I just yeeted you. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Find it. Dude, Amber, bet. Amber, are you on Instagram? Or no, I think I've seen you comment on my Facebook posts. Is that true? Much love. Man, these servers hate me. Doodle Bob, appreciate you pulling up, man. Super fun. Yeah, hopefully we'll do some more goofing around on BeamNG soon. Maybe tomorrow if you can hop on. Shit, center a little deep. Let me call and scream. Yeah, maybe I should just have Cole call. And I can tell Cole to pretend to be a foundation guy and get him on speakerphone when I'm standing there with the seller. Like, how much did you say it was gonna cost again to fix that? Kevin diving in. But yeah, dude, I'm sorry, that house is fucked. That's gonna be $35,000 to fix it. I'm just kidding. I'm not that scummy. I am the Facebook Marketplace dick. I have absolutely pulled some scummy things like that Facebook Marketplace in, but that might be pushing it. That might be a stretch. Nobody wants to lead. The king of deals. I know. This would be a good one, dude. It's fucking snowing. It's a whiteout outside right now. It's snowing so hard that there's snow blowing in my window. What the fuck? How did that happen? It is dumping snow and windy as hell. Do you see this? Carolyn, I've seen those videos. They're sad and happy at the same time. Quick look at the van. I don't know if you guys can see the snow. It's coming down, dude. Not very many people are sitting at their sim rig and have snow blow into their eye while running. Okay, yep, you're on Facebook. I thought I seen that. I don't know. Oh, you saw that in real life, Carolyn. Oh, wow, I've never seen that in real life. Dang, yeah, Amber, I did not know it was supposed to actually snow. Hopefully it chills out. I didn't mean to go into the lead run area, but I'll do it. Try to lead a nice one for Dirty Q-Tip, repay the favor for the good lines he's led. That was not a great lead. Neither was that, but I mean, I'm hitting the zones, I'm just hitting them in a weird fashion. Oh, who's this? Who's this? Just joined up? Oh shit, crash it. Raymond? Dude, no worries, man. What's your username? Dirt's going rogue? What do you mean? I need to send Dirt some screenshots. Hey, there's Tim. There's Lowlife. Look at the whole gang's in here. I need to send Dirt some info on the house too. He said that he's done a bunch of foundation repairs and house lifts. So definitely a guy I need to get an opinion from. Okay, let's try and get this guy's door. Let's see how he lines her up. Good so far. The S14 duo. I'm matching his line really good. He's kind of putting down a little bit off of the line. I still matched it good. I'm kind of proud of myself right there. I need to hop in these servers way more often. I need to be getting way more seat time with other drivers. Before you know it, I'm gonna have a real life drift car. And I'm not gonna know how to get tandems because I just never practiced that for some reason. Just got kicked for ping. Oh, rip, bro. I know how that one goes. I know all about the ping kicks and how that goes. Look at everybody waiting for a follow run. That's the story of the game. We're off. So I'm gonna get caught up to low life. Kevin's right behind me. Sketch. There we go. There we go. This is where we're diving in. Oh! I might have dove in a little too hard. Have you ever considered joining a Goosey's drift comp? Not really. This is probably the best tandem runs I've ever done in my life. You guys are watching happen right now. If I'm gonna be totally honest. I do not have much experience with running actual tandems. Let's try. All right, let's pretend I'm in a comp right now. Not matching his angle. There we go. There we go. I keep falling behind on transitions a little bit. I think I need to transition sooner. So let's try that right here. Oh, yep, that felt better. I still didn't like get in there correctly. But that I do need to transition sooner. Let's try that again. Whoa! Homie said, fuck it, let's run it backwards. Oh shit, he was going for it. I didn't know. Traffic jam. I got 5 more minutes. Oh, dude, Kevin was texting the chat. I got 5 more minutes. I should do the same, Kevin. I should also hop off in about 5 minutes. A tandem bike would be crazy. I don't think I've ever rode a tandem bike either. Oh, I goofed. I goofed. Damn, dude, it's really snowing out there. It's 6:30. I also do. When Kevin hops off, I'm getting off. Go home, Dan. Go home. Imagine having a home. I'll lead. I suppose I'll do a little lead. 5 minutes or 5 Dan minutes is really real. Yeah, 5 minutes in Dan time means 30 minutes. That's right, Carolyn. 2026 abundance. We'll see. I'm kind of thinking everybody's scared to buy the house because of the foundation, because the cost of repair and then the lack of being able to resell it. It's a lot like a freaking car with a, what's it called when you total, when you total a car and then you fix it? I feel like it's kind of like that, but I don't give a shit about reselling it. Let's get some good runs together for some clips. I can try my best. Honestly, you're killing, man. One of the guests. You don't run tandems much. Dude, Team Takeoff, thank you, man. Like I said, these are like literally some of the best doors I've ever gotten. I don't do tandems ever. Of my 5 years of sim drifting, the first 4 years I didn't have good enough internet to even consider it. So it's like, I kind of just rode off tandems and then I've just kind of continued to carry that. Oh, we got somebody in between me and Kevin. Let's see if we can all get in line here. Trust and believe a house sells faster than others, right? Look at this way, you're buying the land which has electricity, plumbing, and water. Right. That's what that cabin in Kentucky that I was looking at. That's exactly how I was viewing that. Mom and Dad were both kind of like, geez, I don't know, it's a little rough. Because it is. It was a piece of shit cabin. But I was like, but there's electricity and water there. I was like, for all I care is if I have a bathroom to go in and use the bathroom in the morning, I can plug my van in and have unlimited power in the van. For like 25 grand, I'm sold. Which I'm kind of still thinking that same thing. I thought Kevin would be in pits. Oh shit, Kevin's right there. Here I am taking a hot lap around the pits. Pull over here and wait for Kevin. Dude, absolutely team takeoff. It feels so nice to have an H pattern again. Right, it's a land you're buying, yeah, right. And it might not be the coolest piece of land. It's in the middle of some tiny Iowa town. It's not like some cool, can you guys see the snow coming in my window right now? It's not like an acre or two out in the mountains or anything, but like, that's okay. Jeez, 900K is nuts. Oh, God. Oh, I would love that. Advantage of living in Kentucky is cheap labor and the material itself pretty cheap. Right. And Dirty Q-Tip, kind of same with Iowa. Just today, I had half a tank in my van. Pulled up to the gas station, just filled it up, didn't look at it, just freaking clicked it on and let it go until it was full. And $25. Gas was like $2.50. I was 100% expecting twice that, at least. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get in Kevin's story for a clip. Come on now, Dan, lock in. I'm gonna dive in on this one. I dove in a little too aggressively. I surely dove in. Oh my God, that's crazy, Carolyn. Oh, you're good, Cole. I don't think so, really. It's 222? Whoa. That's the magic number for gas. Going to be excited tomorrow to see what things up? Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what to think at this point. I really don't know. I don't know. The whole thought process of it is nuts. I'm even considering buying a shitty little house in Iowa. I don't know. For as cheap as it is, it's like, what the fuck? Buy it, live in it for a little while, try to fix the foundation, or don't. Just buy it, forget about the foundation, live in it for a while, and throw a renter in it for cheap. Make it cheaper than the average rental in the area by, you know, $50, $100. Throw a renter in it, call it a day. Right, yep, start getting the eyes numbers right. Dude, Kevin, sick playing today. Sick playing. I hope your first stream was fun. I wish I could have pulled up to it. What's up, Sean? Hopefully I'll be able to catch one of your next streams. Whoa. Oh shit, there's Kevin right there. Damn, dude. Dirty Q-Tip, I forgot you were out there. I was looking at a cabin pretty much as far east as you can go in Kentucky. It was like northeast, like right on the border. It was cool, but it was super rough. Like, it didn't even have a furnace. It was like a hunting cabin. It had electricity, it had water, it had sewage, but it didn't even have like a forced air furnace. It just had some like electric heat, which that's okay. But it was like not like a real house. And I was like, man, I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea to buy something that's not like a real house. Like that's a more likely to be a regretted scenario. What's up, Shane? Bro, is that set up in a car? It is. Well, I mean, kind of. One more run and I'm done. Where's Kevin at? I should probably do the same. Oops. I agree. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like it can't go wrong. If I can convince them to sell that shit for $25K, that can't go wrong. I mean, maybe it can. It can totally go wrong, but I shouldn't be saying that. Knock on wood. That's a dumb thing to be saying out loud. Kevin, do you want to follow me or should I follow you? Oh shit, hit the cone. The cone of steel. Carolyn, have a good night? Yeah, definitely. I'll have to keep everyone updated on the whole scenario. Kevin, reset. Top 3 racing rigs I've ever seen. Dude, appreciate you, Daggett. I know, dude, it's a goofy one. Daggett, hit the follow button. Maybe I'll, maybe by the end of 2026, I'll make your list again for top 3 sim rigs, but in a different way. Maybe by the end of 26, I'll make the list. Oh shit, sorry, Kevin. I kinda pushed you. Maybe I'll make your list because I'll have a sick motion rig inside of a cute little house. Oh damn, that's interesting, Dirty. It was only like, it was super unusable land. It was 1 acre, and it was like positioned right in between 2 trailers. It was like a weird long, it was like a long acre, and it was real narrow with 2 neighbors and trailers right side by side, like right out your window. So that was also a drawback. It was an acre, but it wasn't a good acre. Dude, W Kevin. I'm good, Sean. How are you, man? Sorry, dude, I missed that comment. How's your day, Sean? We've been chilling today, played some Beam, made our way onto Assetto. Oh shit. Been chilling today. Nothing crazy on stream. We've had a pretty slow pace stream for the past 4 days or so. We still have just been showing up, playing the games. We've been running extra hours to try to help make up with that. I don't know if that's actually working or not, but we've been doing it anyways. And tomorrow, we're going to look at a house. Oh, Sean, no way, what happened? Wife's car is total. What's up, Spike? Recognize Sean? Nice. What's up, Max? Dude, I hate to say it, but I'm just about to bail. Damn, that's crazy. Cattle farmers won't care. Land is the land. Yeah, I guess you got a point with that. I think Kevin finally hopped off. Who's this bumping me along? Well, that was embarrassing. Kind of a hard line to follow if this guy's leading. Decent line. I don't know. Oh, there's Kevin. Nice save, Kevin. Dude, that cone. The cone is just fucking gonna crash out of it. Welcome back, Kaysen. Me and Kevin both hitting a little bumper tap on that wall. Oh, I should have pushed Kevin straight. I could have saved that drift for him. good. Just sucks we're out of car. Damn, I have a spare. She's driving now. Still need to replace that car. Damn, dude. I mean, as you said, I mean, main thing, she's okay. Cars are replaceable. But damn, dude, that does suck. That's throwing a whole wrench in your life. That's such a pain. And then dealing with insurance is stressful as hell. And car shopping is stressful as hell. I just randomly felt like I was choking. That was crazy. Alright guys, I think I gotta call it. I think this is the end. Oh damn, Sean, go figure too. Go figure. I think I gotta call it. Call her a day. Bail out. Yeah, Cole, definitely will. Yeah, I'll try to remember to text you off after stream too. Keep you updated on what the heck's going on. I should really call her. Go make some dinner. Let the van get charged up. Me too, Kevin? Yeah, dude, we ended up on for a while. They gave me 5G. Oh, nice, Sean. You got more than you would have wanted as a minimum. Yeah, that's worth a lot. But that's it. We're bailing. I got a big day tomorrow, I guess. Looking for a 2012, 2015 Honda. That's a great thing to be looking for. That's such a good wifey car. Fire doors, do team takeoff. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you for playing. Sick doors today, man. You're super fun to chase. The little Miata inside the big S14. Somebody's got to be just making the pits a smoky absolute disaster. Somebody's got to be frying the people's low-end computers in the pits as they're just trying to sit still. Somebody's got to be causing havoc in the pits, just destroying their GPU with all the smoke and the annoying noises as they're sitting there trying to eat a little snack. Oh, that's a tight pinch through there. Alright, we're out. Appreciate you guys pulling up. I won't be live tomorrow morning. If I do stream tomorrow, I probably will. It'll just be in the afternoon or evening. As you guys know, going to look at the house tomorrow. Looking at the house at 11 a.m. I think it was 11 or 10. I think it was 11 a.m. So my whole morning will be consumed by that, probably until early afternoon. And maybe I'll make it on live by 4 p.m. or something. And we'll be stealth camping somewhere over there, a random place. It is night, yep. I mean, it's dark. 6:45 p.m. What's up, Slide? We're bailing out, man. Amber, thank you very much. Appreciate you hanging out, as always. Kevin, thanks for hopping on driving. Kevin, thank you for the supers. Thank you for the gifted members. Biggest supporter of the stream today. MVP as always, man. Thank you so much, Kevin. Good slides. Chat, be sure to follow. If you're on YouTube, follow Mr. Kevin Debovic Racing. Copy paste his username into your search bar. Give him a sub. Today was his first day streaming, and he was driving with us the whole time. Hillbilly, dude, Hillbilly, thank you so much. Biggest gifter on TikTok today. Freaking legend, bro. Hillbilly, you've probably been our biggest gifter on TikTok for the past few streams. So thank you so much, man. Have a good night. Much love. Dude, same to you, Kevin. And yeah, we should be on tomorrow. Tune in to hear how the house situation goes. I'm sure by the evening tomorrow I'll have a pretty solid idea to whether the house is a total no-go or if it's leaning towards being pretty likely. Ooh, Raymond, that would be fun. I never really thought of doing that. Great seeing him. Thank you, Spike. Appreciate that, man. The game is Assetto Corsa. W, Kevin, as always. But we're bailing out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. And be good. Drink some water, eat some healthy food, make some time to do some shit you enjoy as soon as you can. That's about all I gotta say. Adios, mis amigos. Hillbilly, thank you very much. Chat and follow Top Gifter, Mr. Hillbilly, in the stream. Appreciate it. Same goes to Kevin, but we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.